heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Monday afternoon. The Waba Grill lunch hour is on. Why do they grill the order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Their Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins and fresh steamed vegetables. Right now, get a value bowl combo for only $8.99 for a limited time. Waba Grill, it's for you. Just like Mason and Ireland are for you as the Waba Grill lunch hour continues on 710.
Good afternoon.
So, Super Bowl
going on
in the books. How about that? It was a blowout. Yeah, it was a snore fest. Although the Super Bowl is still the Super Bowl. I mean, I hung on every play and hung on every. I watched all the commercials. I thought some of them were interesting. Some of them were misses. I thought halftime was great.
Which commercial did you think was the best?
I loved the Willem Dafoe, Catherine
pickleball?
O'Hara pickleball hustlers ad. I thought that was very entertaining. I love both those actors, and it's fun to see Willem Dafoe do interesting, funny stuff. So that was my favorite of them.
I don't know if it was an old commercial or a new commercial, but the seal as a seal commercial.
I do not like that. That is so creepy.
It was so funny.
No, it was so
I loved
creepy.
it. I was like, why didn't they do this before?
It was like the kid that was born with a cowboy hat-shaped head.
I didn't like that one.
That was off. Did you see that one?
I did.
That is
I
an
saw 'em all.
awful one. That
the
was
seal one I liked.
What was it for?
Who
Tubi.
knows?
Your head gets shaped like a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
that one, that was weird.
I didn't remember what that was for, which means the ad failed.
Yeah, so I made copious notes yesterday during the game. This is my new thing. I've always got the note function open on my computer. I'm trying to think what else did I think was good. What is a Circle water bottle? What is so special about a Circle water bottle?
Okay, that was Adam Devine, right?
Yeah, Adam Devine.
So I actually got up after that commercial, walked outside, opened my door, and said, "Nope, no Circle water bottle."
One. Yeah, they
get
shipped
one.
like
I
100,000 of
so
them.
it worked.
Yeah, it
worked.
Work. I emailed Bill Murray.
Did you?
Did you see the?
Did you get a response?
Yeah, Bill himself. Yeah, I got a story about he went to a vet because he thought he had a heart problem.
What was that ad for?
That was for Yahoo, the brand new Yahoo email. So it's Yahoo as a service.
You can have Yahoo email now.
Yeah, at Yahoo. They've upgraded it.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
I've used Yahoo my entire life.
Yeah, see, I never did. I use Mac now, but apparently now they're making a push. There was so much artificial intelligence during the shows, too. I mean, just like tons of it. It is clearly the thing. And, this is one. Did you see the boobs ad?
Boobs ad?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
How did we miss this ad?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There was an ad that was
It's right up my alley.
tailor-made for John Ireland.
I think I missed it.
It was.
I know what you're talking about.
Do you know which one?
Yeah.
And it was just showing women and boobs, and then at the end of it, it turned out to be a breast cancer awareness ad. But leading up to it, it was like all boobs. How did you miss that?
I don't know.
I'm
disappointed in
This
myself.
is like yourself.
I know.
You will put this on a
That'd
reel for yourself.
be my ringtone if I can find it. I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah. That nobody else saw it. Brian, you saw it.
It took me a couple seconds to recall it, but yes. And then it hit me like how you said it's breast cancer.
Oh, I was like, damn, this is...
Well, the purpose of an ad is to get you to remember the product. And I can't tell you anybody that advertised in the Super Bowl. I mean, the mayonnaise ad, Hellman's mayonnaise was creative.
But the problem with it is we saw it because they leak it out like a week before the Super Bowl, and it takes all the fun out of it.
They want it to go viral.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I thought, by the way, Cold Foam, is that a competitor for Ready Whip?
That was really weird commercial.
But is it a competitor for Ready Whip?
Yes, I would assume so.
Yeah, there's flying eyebrows, there's flying mustaches.
Well, that was funny.
This
Eugene Levy with his
Eugene Levy
eyebrows.
was very funny,
That
but
was
I
good.
can't tell you what that ad was for.
I don't know, like a car or something.
I know the mustaches was for Pringles.
I know, for example, the pickleball ad was for Michelob Ultra because they kept saying, play you for an Ultra.
Yeah,
play you for
yeah.
That worked for me.
Yeah.
That's an ad that you remember the product. But most of the other stuff I know, what was the one that said, download our app, we're giving away $1,000 every 10 minutes? I had to...
That one came at the... What was it?
I think it was Fetch.com.
Is that what does Fetch.com
I have no
do?
idea, but
Are they like
Allison tried it.
Amazon.com?
I'm not
You
sure.
know what? They've got to stop trying to make fetch happen.
No, they said they were giving away like $10,000 over the next minute. Allison opened the phone, went to the app. She was on it for the whole time. Didn't
So
win
you
any
were
money.
doing all the things.
Yeah, she did it.
Did you email Bill Murray?
I didn't know.
Okay,
I
yeah.
should have, though. Maybe I still will.
It's Bill himself at yahoo.com. You can email Bill Murray direct.
What did you guys think of the halftime show? I thought Kendrick Lamar had a great stage presence. Like, I couldn't take my eyes off him, and I like some of his songs. Mace, you were right. He did not open with Not Like Us, but he didn't close with it either. He kind of stuck it in the middle.
Yeah, kind of stuck it in the middle.
And I thought visually he put on a spectacular show, but he brought SZA out. I thought it lacked.
I thought Serena Williams was really cool.
Yeah, that was
dancing.
awesome.
That was like one of the highlights of it, I think.
I would give Kendrick an A for his performance. Like, he's tough to take your eyes off of, but I'd give the whole show a B. I thought it didn't really do much. Brian, what did you think of it?
I thought this very similar to Sam. I like how he kind of teased Not Like Us and then came back with it a little bit. That was very cool.
I love Sam Jackson in it,
yeah,
too.
that was very cool. I just wish it started with a little more oomph. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he started with a slower song. Other than that, I loved it.
And by the way, like, Mace, was it you last week that said they give him $15 million to put on the show, and Kendrick actually exceeded it? He spent like $20 million?
Yes.
On what?
Yeah, I guess
The car?
Jim.
The guy, everybody coming out of the car that was like a Trojan horse. They were coming up through the bottom.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of hidden stuff, and we probably had to pay Samuel Jackson too. So it was a controller. I think the stage was a PS5
exactly,
controller.
it was.
So that's something that was different. I liked the performance. I was really enthralled by it. Like you said, he just really kept my attention.
He's got great
the entire
magnetism.
time.
And he's a star. You can tell.
Yeah.
I just thought I would have added more people other than Kendrick. He brought SZA out, but that was it. Like,
Right.
remember when Coldplay did the halftime show, and the next thing you know, there's Bruno, there's Beyonce,
Right.
it was just moving. Last night was like, okay, it's like a Kendrick music video for 15 minutes. All right, I like Kendrick. Like I said, I give it a B.
Yeah,
I just thought it could be better.
I would give it and I'm going to be just frank here. It's not my music. I don't listen to a lot of Kendrick Lamar, but I'm super impressed. And I actually went back and looked at lyrics afterwards, and I'm like, yeah, he's a poet, is what he is.
He's very much a poet, and I really enjoyed it. I sat there and I watched the entire thing and saying, "This is great." I was and I even posted about it. People got so mad at me for saying that I liked the halftime
Why?
show. I don't know.
Well, I think the majority of people kind of thought, is that all this is? And you can tell the guy's got like talent oozing out of his fingers.
Yeah.
But it would have been great if he would have added some more, got some of his friends besides SZA to come be a part of it.
Is there anybody that's more upset today than Drake, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Like, he just lost.
He lost the battle and the war.
Well, yeah, because the Grammys, he won Album of the Year for Not Like Us and everything for it. And then now the Super Bowl is playing Not Like
a few days later.
Right. It's all just stomping on his grave.
I
It was
believe
wild.
Kendrick Lamar has won.
Yeah.
He
All
has
right,
won.
Greg?
Yes.
I just received a text at 12:27.
Oh, boy.
Ireland, happy Monday. Did
Happy
you
Monday.
find the wine or not? Sasha Vujic.
Oh!
You looked all over for it. You never found it,
I
right? We
went-
think the wine has been stolen.
So it was signed for by someone that doesn't work at this ESPN building, the TV ESPN building, the JW building
Someone
does
named
not have
G.
it.
Martin.
N.
There
Martin.
is no
Signed
G.
for
Martin.
N.
Yeah.
Martin. Yeah, there's no N. Martin
N.
that we
Martin.
know of.
Wow. So, Sasha, you got to let him know.
I
It's
will,
been-
but I don't. I think he sent the case. The wine
Yeah.
was sent. He sent me the receipts.
Damn, that's such
so
good
I
wine,
think
too.
we're out of luck.
Yeah.
So, you know who won the Super Bowl squares?
Did you win one?
No.
No, Kate's I know won
Mark
one.
Cates.
The guy who needs it the least.
Likely. I mean, he doesn't need it.
It was so all of them were like 7-0, 4-0.
Right. I was like, it's Mark Cates because of course it is.
right.
Yeah.
Just win everything,
Yeah,
Kate.
exactly. All right, I got the results of our picks. We all picked kind of weird prop bets, and I got the results of that coming up next for you. Plus, it will be a triumphant day for Pepe Mantilla.
Sure will.
The only guy here who picked the Eagles. All that's coming up for you. Mason, Ireland, day after the Super Bowl, day of the dawn of the LUKA era for the Lakers. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you need a reliable vehicle, look no further than your Southern California Toyota dealers. Do you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? I had this. it's fantastic. When anything goes wrong with your car, you don't have to pay for it. Toyota Care is a no-cost maintenance plan that covers all normal factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles. And by the way, I only needed it once, and they fixed it. But they gave me the bill, $0. Toyota Care will keep your Toyota running like a Toyota. You can explore their full lineup of vehicles, find the best local offers today at Toyota.com. For your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit your Southern California Toyota dealers or Toyota.com. We make it easy, Toyota. Let's go places.
Sedano and Cap.
Today at 3 p.m. after Mason and Ireland.
If I'm LUKA, I'm not motivated to put up 70 against the Mavericks. I mean, I'd like to. I'm motivated to stick it to the Dallas Maverick organization for the things that they have said about you on the way out the door. I want to prove them wrong.
Right.
I want to, and by the way, listen, and I'm going to say this to you, and you and I have talked about what his body looks like. You could take LUKA, you could have him work out every day with LeBron.
Yeah.
You could have him eat every single thing that LeBron eats and not 1 calorie more than LeBron. And in a year, LUKA will not look like LeBron. His body is just different.
Genetically different, yes.
That's it.
LeBron is an Adonis.
The LA Afternoon Takeover. That's Sedano and Cap.
On 710 ESPN.
You never expect a Hail Mary pass to win and end the game or getting into an accident. Hey, it's Trav with DeMarco.
Only one all-star defense team you can call to defend you. The personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000.
Don't get sacked by others. Joseph will help you achieve the maximum compensation you deserve. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let Joseph and his team score a touchdown for you.
Inheriting a home can be overwhelming. Between repairs and the time it takes to get everything ready to sell, it can feel like more trouble than it's worth. That's where Seller's Advantage comes in. One real customer who inherited a home shared their experience. Quote, "We had an inheritance from a relative. It would have taken us a lot of time, money, and headaches to get the property in shape to sell. I heard about Seller's Advantage from radio commercials and decided to give them a try. Their offer was reasonable, and we accepted it. They took care of all the physical effort and legal complexities. We closed within 3 weeks. I would highly recommend them to anyone," end quote. No matter what your reason for selling, call Seller's Advantage today. 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-2747. Or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free, no-obligation cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
This February, the Genesis Invitational heads to Torrey Pines in San Diego. Be there when moments become legendary. The roars echo through the trees, and champions rise. The Genesis Invitational welcomes the world's best golfers, including Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, Colin Morikawa, and more to Torrey Pines February 13th through 16th for the Genesis Invitational. This is where legends are made. Get your tickets today at genesisinvitational.com.
Looking to enhance your home with the latest in audio, video, and smart home technology? Don't go anywhere else but Mir Audio Video in Westwood. For over 40 years, Mir has specialized in all things smart home solution with companies like Lutron and Crestron. For innovation, reliability, do what we do. Choose Mir Audio Video. In light of the recent fires in L.A., Mir is here to assist, providing guidance to your insurance company as needed. Visit MirAudioVideo.com or call 310-234-4010 today.
National University honors those who have broken barriers and paved the way for future generations. If you're a parent and a professional, a dreamer and a doer, NU is here to support you. With flexible online classes and career-focused resources, you can earn your degree while balancing work, family, and everything in between. Empower your future today at nu.edu. That's nu.edu.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Monday afternoon. The Waba Grill lunch hour is on. Why do they grill the order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Their Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins and fresh steamed vegetables. Right now, get a value bowl combo for only $8.99 for a limited time. Waba Grill, it's for you. Just like Mason and Ireland are for you as the Waba Grill lunch hour continues on 710.
There he is. He's a seal now.
He said it was a good-looking seal.
Yeah. All right, Radio
was
Michael
creepy,
fan
yeah.
writes, N. Martin is the alter ego of one Scott Kaplan. I see a documentary on the great wine heist of ESPN LA coming soon.
Yes.
Produced by Lindsay.
Yeah. It'll be a podcast by Ramona, which will then be acquired by Hulu for a
What
limited
if I
series.
told you
Yeah, what
that
if I
Scott
told
Kaplan is N. Martin and he took all the wine?
What if I told you?
Would you be surprised? I wouldn't.
I would not.
No.
All right, so
Matter
we
of fact,
did
I'm surprised I
we
didn't
did
think of it
6
first.
prop bets before the game, all of us head-to-head for 10,000 mythical dollars.
I don't know if I hit any of them.
I've got the results.
I think I got one.
MVP, Kelsey, Mahomes, Kelsey. Everybody's wrong.
Who did Pepe say?
We didn't. Pepe wasn't here for this day.
Okay.
He was there on Thursday. Results of the coin toss. It was tails.
I picked heads.
I got tails.
Me and Bergman both take that.
All right,
it
so I'm
was
0 for
tails.
2. I may have gone 0 for 6.
Gatorade color was a home run for
You got
me.
that.
I got that.
The yellow
yeah.
green.
Brian, I thought it looked orange. It was definitely green.
Oh, it was definitely yellow
definitely
green. It was like
definitely
standard issue
normal.
Gatorade.
I thought the same thing at first, and
Well,
then
you
when they
think
showed the picture of it, I was like,
Eagles green. Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay, icing on Saquon Barkley's cake. It took me a while to find this, but his offensive line did give him a cake before the game, and the primary color was white.
Oh,
it
I
had
got
green
one.
on it.
Oh,
but
Ireland
the
got
primary
one.
color was
Wow.
white. And will any player propose to their girlfriend after the game? To the best of our knowledge, nobody did.
No.
And,
I got 2.
So
I thought I got 0.
the way it turns out is, it is Brian Cohn. You went 1 and 4.
oh, okay. I thought I got 0. So nice.
Yeah. Bergman, you went 2 and 3.
Okay.
Ireland, you went 2 and 3.
That's a win for me.
Hooray for me! I went 3 and 2.
Wait, what were the 3 that you got?
I got no on proposal.
You got the coin toss.
I got yes on the
And
coin
you got the
toss.
Gatorade
and
Oh, the
yes on
Gatorade. Yeah, so
color.
that's 10K for you. Yep,
It's the Gatorade
congratulations.
color that put me over the top. Although I did lose 10,000 mythical. I thought I had the
This
anthem.
is amazing.
I think
I
thought I
actually
had the anthem.
I timed the anthem, and I had it over 2 minutes. So maybe I mistimed it. They've declared that it was like right at 120.
Yeah, so it was 120. And by the way, Mason thought that he had it at minute and 20
I
seconds.
thought it was a minute and 20
not
seconds.
120 seconds.
Yeah, I thought it was a minute
He
and 20
thought that it was
seconds.
going to be 80 seconds was what he was betting
Oh, well,
the
then you don't
over-under.
deserve to win.
no. I mean, I'm
So you
I'm
broke
dumb.
even,
So
Mace.
yeah, I broke even. I had 10,000 mythical dollars on that.
I lost mine. I said Saquon was going to have a run of more than 23.5 yards, and he didn't.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But I thought we bet 5. Do we bet 10?
Oh, you had that at...
I thought I bet 5.
You had 5K on that?
Yeah.
And I think I had that, too.
Yeah.
I lost my bet by KC minus 1.5.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I didn't make that bet, actually.
You didn't? Yeah. KC minus 1.5
I
lost
lost
for
my
everybody.
Kareem Hunt anytime touchdown.
Yeah. So anyway, a lot of money scattered around. And yeah, I thought all in all, I thought a really good day. It was a bummer of a game. Although part of me, there was some schadenfreude there because I was like, ha ha, Casey. Ha ha, the voodoo magic is not going to work
The people
today.
inside the building clearly were on the Eagles. I mean, they were cheering the Eagles loud. Anything Chiefs related got booed. I think people were sick of the Chiefs and their perfect lives
Yes.
and just said,
Sick of your perfect life. Exactly.
That's it. And by the way, we should get ready for this during baseball season because that's how they're going to treat the Dodgers. I think the only people rooting for the Dodgers is going to be us, the people in L.A.
We're the only ones that matter.
Yeah.
By the way, Kike Hernandez re-signed quietly yesterday during the Super Bowl. I saw it pop up on Twitter.
Great.
Yeah, so they had
one of the
Kike
few,
back.
One of the few people in the world, there are people like this. Rajon Rondo was like this. His numbers always go up in the postseason.
Yep, I feel good when he's
You know who
at
else
the
is
plate
like that?
in the playoff game. Yeah.
LUKA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his numbers go up. LUKA has the second highest playoff scoring average of any NBA player ever, behind only Michael Jordan.
Didn't he have a gigantic game in the playoffs?
Well, he's had a bunch of them.
But like a gigantic game.
Well, he had like against the Clippers one year, he had like 43, 17, and 12 and hit the game winner falling backwards at the end.
Yeah, 46 in that game. Yeah, I'm excited for tonight. I'm excited. Oh, you know what? I found out what I'm going to do between now and the game, between the end of the show and the game.
Which is?
I will be staying at the East Central Hotel.
Did Cappy give you his room?
It's not his room. I actually got my own room this time. I'm going to use the gym. I'm going to go to the Nixo Lounge. I'm going to do all that stuff. Apparently, there's a hand in the room, whatever that is.
Okay.
Morales always talks about. So I'm going to crash over there. I'm going to do a little workout and then come over for the game. It was fun to be there on Saturday. I met Jen, who's one of our partners, who's terrific.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You were there in person to see what I've been watching for the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
And that is that the Lakers have found something defensively to just smother these teams. And what they're doing is they're targeting the other team's best player. It started with Karl Anthony Towns, then it went to James Harden. The game you were at, Pascal Siakam did not score in the first quarter and finished 6 of 17 during the game. I've been trying to describe what's going on with the Lakers, and I'm running out of adjectives. You were there on a day there was no LeBron, no LUKA, obviously no Mark Williams, and now there will never be a
Mark Williams. Yep.
So it was Austin and a bunch of guys, and at one point, while you were still there, the Lakers led by 26.
Right.
What is happening?
DFS and Vando play tremendous defense, and that wing defense is, I think, the reason why they are smothering, why they are able to target guys. Those guys are defense-first guys, Vanderbilt in particular. And I watched after the game. Jackson Hayes was on with who I must have been Trudell on Sportsnet LA, and he said his dad always told him, play with your hair on fire.
Hey.
And he said that it's a
That's what I
total
used to say all the
Irelandism.
time.
And he says that's what they're doing. They're playing with their hair on fire, and you can see it. There's a huge effort issue there. Oh God,
Pepe's amazing.
Pepe Mantilla.
Yeah, Pepe.
Pepe is in his Hugh Hefner bathrobe.
Oh, look at him.
He has a crown on his head.
Pepe Mantilla.
He
wearing
has
a crown. Look at him.
He's drinking a milkshake.
Yep, and
Pepe, it's
wearing
Pepe's
a
world.
robe.
We're all just living in it.
Pepe, it is your day.
He was. If you weren't with us on Friday, I'm so proud of you, Pepe. You stuck to your guns.
Yes.
Everybody picked the Chiefs. 6 of us made predictions, and Pepe said, you're all wrong.
Yep.
The Chiefs' dominant run is over. And we mocked him.
Yes, we mocked him relentlessly.
And we said how today was going to be the bang-on Pepe day. It is the opposite, Pepe. Congratulations. You're the only one who got this right.
Oh, my God. Total disrespect from you guys.
Total
disrespect is correct.
Yes, it
we
is.
could not have.
Well, sit down and talk into your microphone.
Yeah, Brian.
This is the end.
Yeah, this
it
was the end. It was the
in
end.
a lot of ways.
We definitely thought this was the end.
You're the only one that got it. And how do you feel today?
How do you think I feel? I'm the king.
Yeah.
The king.
I haven't seen this side of
But
Pepe.
we can't really besmirch the king.
I support him as the king.
All hail the king.
Pepe, the highest amount of respect I can give you tonight when they introduce you, I will wave at Pepe.
You better do.
I will wave at Pepe as a salute to you for getting it right.
Of me and my predictions, and I told you. And you better play that song because it is the end.
Oh, he wants this
the
the end.
end.
He wants the doors. He's conducting the show today.
Well,
he
he's
just
right.
calls for a song and we play it.
Wait a minute.
Pepe the Conductor Mantilla.
He's right, though.
Yeah, he is.
And by the way, Greg, you and I had a way of saying the same thing. We said it different ways, but we've always said we're betting on Mahomes until he gives us a reason not to. Now we have a reason not to.
That was a massive reason not to.
Mahomes could not have played worse.
No. That's one of the worst games he's played in his whole career.
Brady lost 3 Super Bowls, but he never had a game like that.
He always had the lead in the fourth quarter, though.
Yeah.
In every game.
Yeah.
And also Brady came back from 28-3. Mahomes got shut down for an entire game.
Right, when it was in there. Pepe, why did you think this was the end?
You guys don't give credit to Fangio,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't give credit to the whole organization of the Philadelphia Eagles. line, the offensive line is great.
Mm-hmm.
And you
and
noticed that
the
yesterday.
defensive line's better than the offensive line.
Well, yes. And then the defense made a mess of whatever Kansas City was trying to do.
And by the way, what a great day for Jalen Hurts. It was obvious that the Chiefs decided we're not going to let Saquon beat us. They put 7-8 guys in the box, and Saquon never had a run longer than 10 yards. But it didn't matter because Jalen Hurts took what the defense gave him and just carved him up. What a great game for Hurts. This is going to change his life forever.
For Hurts and for the defense was playing really, really good.
Yeah, I'm mad at Kansas City that they didn't alter their game plan. I know I said it earlier. The hardest thing to do is to change your game plan that got you to the Super Bowl when it doesn't work. But every time they dropped back Pepe and tried to throw downfield, Mahomes landed up on his butt. Why didn't they throw short passes?
Because every time that they tried to do something, they have the solution. The defense was planned so well, they didn't allow Mahomes to run through the sides. They make him go through the center, and they were
and every time they're
him
waiting for him.
Every time.
To that point, though, don't you think that the MVP should have been on the defensive end? Like, it should have been Josh Sweat. He was dominant in that game. Then the defensive line for the Eagles was dominant.
Yeah, it's hard to single out.
The whole
one
defense
guy.
was good, but Hurts, Greg, had one bad play the whole game.
He had the interception, yes,
Yeah.
but he also. That's kind of how he played in the first time, and then Mahomes won.
I think if you score
the
40,
defense made
if you
such
score
a
40
difference.
points, and I know one of them was a defensive touchdown, but if you score 40 points against a team that had one loss all year, I had no problem with them giving it to
That's
Hurts.
Yeah.
You didn't have a problem with them giving it to Hurts,
not
did
at
you?
all.
No, I thought it was his day. I thought he played a great
But
game.
if you would have
really
told
good.
me that Nick Sirianni was going to outcoach Andy Reid, I would have called you an idiot, and he did.
You know,
he ran circles around him yesterday.
The other interesting thing about Sirianni is, he was in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Then last year they absolutely tanked down the stretch, and everybody
their
thought
last 6 games, right?
Exactly. What's wrong with Sirianni? What's wrong with Sirianni? Even this year, was this the year he got into it with a fan?
Yeah,
yelling back and forth. I mean, he's doing his own thing. But 2 Super Bowls in 3 years and 1 win is huge. Sirianni's for sure the real deal.
Yeah. And they'll be the favorites to win it again next year.
Yes.
They it was their day.
Yep.
And I think the final score was 40-22.
Wasn't that close?
Right. That misrepresents how big of a blowout
absolutely.
it was. The Chiefs, in my opinion, were never in it.
No.
But you have to give credit to the Eagles. The Eagles played really good.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't figure. The Chiefs couldn't figure what they were doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you were expecting, Mahomes is going to come back. Mahomes is going to come back.
Yeah, it was never there. It was never there for him.
Never came back.
Yeah, by the time they scored, the game was pretty much decided.
Absolutely. All right, coming up next, we're going to spin the wheel of questions. It is Bergman's wheel today. He put all the questions on there.
I did.
Good ones?
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Awesome. In the meantime, let's tackle the age-old question. Hey, it's this week, guys. What do I get her for Valentine's Day? It's coming up Friday. Do not stress. I have got the answer. You can send foolproof flowers from the Books Company, and wow, your Valentine will be so impressed. And you can get 25% off your entire purchase right now. Books makes it simple. You choose, for example, the Quickie Bouquet. Just a click of the button, you get their best-selling bouquet right on time for Valentine's Day. It's the quickie she'll brag about for weeks. Or pick from their collection of unique modern designs, or you can go to their flower subscription, which is a great #1 life husband hack. Be the hero every month. When she gets her flowers, you can't go wrong. Bouquets aren't just any flowers. I was at their store over on Robertson in Beverly Hills last week. I mean, beautiful stuff. Flowers cut fresh from the side of a volcano, some of them. Robin over there told me that volcano is in South America. The flowers last longer, more beautiful, absolutely fresh. You got to check out Books. Valentine's Day is Friday. Do not fumble the flowers. Get your order in right now. Go to Books.com. Use my promo code ESPN for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com. Promo code ESPN. Books. Promo code ESPN. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
How do you think I feel? I'm the king.
LeBron.
Here's LeBron down the middle with a thunder dunk.
LUKA.
This for me is a fresh start. I get to play in LA. The fans are amazing. I got the ocean here, so it's a really big thing for me.
Lake Show. Let's go.
I get to play for the Lakers, and everybody can say that. And many, many legends pass here, many, many championships. So that's my goal.
This is the home of LeBron, LUKA, and the Lakers.
710 ESPN.
Next Gen is the official AC, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. That's right. Next Gen is the absolute best in the biz with thousands of 5-star reviews to prove it. Clogged drain? No problem. Call Next Gen today to book your $88 drain cleaning. That's right. For just $88, you'll receive a professional drain cleaning to keep your home flowing smoothly all season long. Call 833-3-NEXT-GEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN for your $88 drain cleaning.
NEXGEN. Call 833-3-NEXT-GEN.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Empower.
Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money. So he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
This ESPN Radio Black History Month moment is brought to you by National University.
Considered one of the best defensive players in NBA history, Bill Russell led the Boston Celtics to 11 championships and won 5 MVPs. In 1966, he became the first black coach in NBA history when he became the Celtics player coach. He led Boston to back-to-back titles in 1968 and 69. He was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 1975.
Built for the dreamers and doers and history makers. Start your journey at nu.edu.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, here each weekday. You know what it's time for? What is this? It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
How do you think I feel? I'm the king.
All right, so the wheel, let's see. What do we got today?
It's an interesting one. Now, this one's actually interesting. This one is interesting. This is actually from the YouTube
had trouble
chat.
finding
it was a super chat from Glenn Kamita.
What is a super chat?
A super chat is when you send money to the chat, and your actual chat goes to the top. So we're not asking people for this. It just somebody did it. So
if you financially contribute, you go right to the top
of the chat. Yeah, and it's all in yellow, and that's so.
Okay.
I feel like this is a good question.
How
for
much
you
you figure they paid?
They paid $10. $10. So thank
okay.
you, Glenn Kamita. Yeah. Does Rui? This is probably more for you guys, but does Rui stay in starting lineup for long term? Who in the buyout market are available? And during the summer, what lob threats will be available for what LUKA needs?
I think Rui will be in the starting lineup for now tonight. It could change because Finney-Smith and Vanderbilt both could start, but I think they'd like Rui engaged from the beginning. It was his birthday on Saturday, and he scored 22 points, played really well. I think he probably starts for now, but they've won 5 in a row. They've won 9 out of 10. They've won 11 out of 13. They're not going to change a lot. LUKA going into the story, I think if I had to guess tonight, it's going to be LUKA and Austin in the backcourt, LeBron, Jackson Hayes, and Rui up front. But I'm guessing. Pepe, do you think that's probably it?
And Hachimura plays better when he plays from the start. Coming from the bench has been hard for him ever since.
And it seems like Vando and Finney-Smith don't mind it.
No, not at all. And Vando is playing really good.
Yeah. And Connect just got upgraded to probable.
So
remember this?
He's back in town.
Yeah, this was the team that he just lit up. The last time Utah was here, it was in December. We played a game in Utah in November. We won that. played the Jazz here in December, and that's the game where Connect broke the rookie record for threes. He made 9 threes.
Right.
Scored 38 points. So I want to see him out there tonight.
And he's probably going to be.
I would imagine
wanting to score a lot.
Tonight he's going to score. Tonight the Lakers, especially with LUKA out there, should really blow out a 12-win Utah team. Here are the buyout candidates that maybe could be of interest to the Lakers. There's no real big out there. There's not a big that's going to hit the buyout market, which is what they really need. They could use a 5 now that the Mark Williams trade fell apart. I'll bounce these off you, John, and Pepe, you tell me if they make any sense. Josh Richardson.
Too short.
Okay. Yeah, 6'5" wing. Lonnie Walker IV.
Love Lonnie. Rob likes Lonnie, but he was here before, and they passed on him. I don't think they'll bring him back.
I also saw that overseas he's shooting like 34%
is that
from
right?
3. He's not
I
really
like
playing that well.
Lonnie, but again, he's a guard. We don't need guards.
Yeah, that leads to this. Seth Curry.
Probably not.
How about, and this is another one, Jaden Springer. Small.
Probably not.
Gary Harris.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
You're just throwing all guards.
Yeah, those are all there are. There are no bigs that I can find that are on the buyout market at all.
It'd have to be a random person, and they have to be below that $12.8 million so that we can even bring them in. Now, what do you think of Trade Jemison?
He's been good.
He's been really good. He's a tough guy.
He's been good.
And again, Trey Jemison is not technically available at the moment for the postseason, but John, as you said, they can juggle around and get him into a roster
You can
spot.
always convert a two-way contract into a regular contract, but they would have to cut somebody.
But I like the way he plays.
Jemison,
he
it's
needs
good.
to just calm down a little bit because sometimes he gets.
He's got a toughness about him for sure.
I don't mind that he uses his fouls. I think we need that. Matter of fact, I used to have a coach that said if you finish the game with points, rebounds, assists, and no fouls, you weren't playing defense hard enough.
Yeah, it's okay.
So I don't mind that he gets into foul trouble.
But he has to be smart as when he's going to use the foul because, like, a couple of times he uses fouls.
He gets into foul trouble too quick, yeah. But I like his size. He takes up a lot of space, and he's physical, which is what we're lacking.
We need.
What do you think of Mo Bamba and Daniel Tice?
Like them both. We had Bamba here once before. He's very similar in body type to Jackson Hayes, Mo Bamba.
Okay.
So I would, if you gave me a choice between those two, I would go to Tice.
I like Tice too.
Who's on the German national team, played with Dennis Schroeder. Tice can play
He would
a
make
bit.
some sense.
Yeah,
He would make some sense.
And he's physical too.
Yeah. So I think those are the buyout. And they're going to have to deal with now this Mark Williams thing. Mark Williams, the trade got rescinded. That means Dalton Knecht, Cam Reddish, and the first-round draft pick come back.
And the pick swaps.
All that stuff gets reversed. And they really don't have, and I don't know how they're going to function without, just 1-5. Just Jackson Hayes is their one center on the roster.
Don't you think they would maybe waived Cam Reddish, something along those lines?
Waive Cam Reddish.
Well,
so you have room to bring in somebody else. Maybe it is Trey Jemison so that he can actually be on the roster instead of a two-way
Yeah,
player.
it could be. I don't necessarily know if it's going to be Reddish, but they'll cut somebody who's not playing.
Right.
And do it that way.
Yeah.
Bronny. I'm
No,
kidding.
that
I'm
won't
kidding.
be him.
No,
I'm kidding.
It won't be
Bronny.
him.
Will
Joke.
not. I think it's safe to say it will not be him. All right, sports graffiti time. So much stuff to talk about. Super Bowl yesterday. Pepe is the king.
How do you think I feel? I'm the king.
He is the king today. You can salute Pepe. He certainly deserves a wave at the game tonight. What do you think of the commercials?
I will wave at Pepe for his correct Super Bowl prediction.
What do you think of Kendrick at halftime? What do you think of Mahomes' performance? All that stuff. Plus tonight, the debut, most likely, of Luka Doncic at Crypto for the Lakers. 877-710-ESPN. That's 877-710-ESPN. And we will get some calls in here next in Sports Graffiti. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Somehow, some way, the superstars end up in Los Angeles.
You don't come here for nothing else than championship, so I have everything left to prove, so the goal is to win the championship.
Welcome home, Luka.
Back to Luka. Luka, step back, another three. Hit it again. And Luka has swished 2 threes.
What does this mean for the Lakers' chances at another chip?
I guess it's time to find out.
Luka still dribbling. Wide open for 3. Good.
It's a gift. We're talking about a 25-year-old that is top 3 player in the universe.
I get to play in the greatest club in the world. and I'm excited for this new journey.
I can't think of a more amazing starting point to build a roster for the next decade, and I know he has the drive to win that we have here. Our fans are going to see that every night on the court.
This is the home of the Lakers and the new home of LUKA,
the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
So Mark Reel from Real Fathers writes, I always say on the air, you have to have the right family law firm that is going to get you the happiness you deserve and the justice you deserve.
Really, the legal system is designed and set up for fathers to fail. I set out to create a firm and to create something that would help all men navigate.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Right now, get our Value Bowl combo for only $8.99. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Whether you're at home or on the go, play for your chance to redeem some serious
I'm Doug Hopkins.
And I'm Damon Lyons.
And we want to buy your house.
With over 30 years in the business and more than 20,000 real estate transactions, Seller's Advantage offers a much better buying experience.
We don't charge agent fees, you pay no commissions, and you make no repairs. Seller's Advantage will show you a no obligation as-is cash offer and can close in just a few days.
Just check out our Google reviews and see for yourself.
Call Seller's Advantage today or visit sellersadvantage.com.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
When your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station. It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. And we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
All right, tons of stuff to react to today. 877-710 ESPN. Got a couple of lines open for sports graffiti. Ireland, what we got going there?
Mondo, you're first on sports graffiti. Go, Mondo.
All right, first thing, Mace. Whose house?
Rams' house.
That's right. Hey, John, I just want to know. So last week I heard Ramona say that AD was supposed to be out till after the All-Star break. Why was he rushed back, man?
Mistake.
Yeah.
But I think there was so much pressure on the Mavericks to show something in return for the LUKA trade. And Mando, for a quarter, he was great. And then after that, he re-aggravated. Now he's out for a minimum of a month, which is the worst possible time. And I know this, everybody's saying, we want to win the trade. I'll always be an Anthony Davis fan. I was discouraged by that news. I hope he gets back out there, and I hope he gets back out there soon. Mike, you're on Sports Graffiti. Mike, go ahead.
Hi, guys. Just wanted to get your thoughts really fast. Jalen Hurts, a glorified Tim Tebow, similar skill set, maybe a better arm, but I kind of see the same stuff on the field. Obviously, just a little more success with Jalen Hurts. Thanks a lot.
Jalen Hurts is so much better of a passer than Tim Tebow.
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Hurts, the reason Tim Tebow was a good runner. Yep. But he couldn't throw the ball. And other than Michael Thompson, everybody knew Tim Tebow wasn't going to last. Michael, if he owned a team, would hire Tim Tebow and Vince Young to be his quarters.
I actually was.
He refuses to admit he was wrong.
I happened to be in Denver when Tebow started. I actually didn't start. Kyle Orton got booed for a half
until they put Tebow in the game.
Tebow in, and he almost rallied him back. Look
I know.
at that.
I know.
Michael Thompson's in the house.
So Michael just walked in, but it takes Michael 10 minutes to set up.
Oh, yeah.
So in the meantime, Curtis, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
How is it possible that oh my God.
That's all right. Curtis, call back tomorrow.
Curtis, yeah.
Yeah. Josh.
Hold
on, Josh. Hold on. Breaking news.
Before we go to Josh, this from Alden Gonzalez. The Dodgers have hired former Giants president of baseball operations Farhan Zaidi as special advisor.
Josh, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon. Hey, so that was a boring Super Bowl game since the Rams-Patriots, and I'm glad that we can segue to basketball. So with that being said, happy birthday to Max Christie. Nico Harris, I feel sorry for you, brother. And what are you guys seeing Connect fitting back in as far as coming off the bench? Have a great day, guys.
Thanks, man.
If I'm Dalton Connect, I'm ecstatic this trade got rescinded. Michael, don't you think he plays in Los Angeles now for the Lakers instead of being stuck in Charlotte on a bad team?
Well, he'd be on a bad team, but he would definitely average around 18 points a game and start settling. As Mace
He
said.
would score a bunch, yeah.
Now he's going to be a part-time player here. So either way, you're right. He's with the Lakers, has a chance to get deep in the playoffs. But on the other hand, hey, I got a chance to play a lot of minutes, establish myself. So,
All right, a guy called.
He's going to play for the Lakers now.
Yeah, but he could. Yeah, on the bench, or would you rather start for Charlotte?
Yeah, he would have given more minutes in Charlotte. Michael, a guy called earlier and he said, is Jalen Hurts just a glorified Tim Tebow? What do you think?
Who's that idiot?
The caller. Two callers ago.
It's 2 callers ago.
You like Tim Tebow.
Hasn't he been watching Jalen the last 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, I think Jalen Hurts
Didn't he
is
watch
way
him
better.
yesterday?
Yeah. By the way,
he wasn't the MVP, by the way.
Well, who would you have given MVP to?
Wasn't it obvious?
The defense. You
The
give him a
defensive
swag.
line.
Yeah, but you can't give it to a defensive line. That's
you know
not
what?
the way
break,
they do
break
it.
the stupid trend, and
They
they should
did it
start
once.
calling it.
Did they
the
give it
most
to a whole
valuable
defensive line?
Well, they gave it to They gave it to Harvey Martin and Randy White.
Randy
They
White.
shared
You know
it?
what?
Yeah.
From now on, just call him the most valuable quarterback because that defensive line was the difference yesterday.
The defensive line and the linebackers.
Oh my goodness!
Too,
There's no question about it.
Patrick Mahomes, he's probably doing this in his sleep all night, just twitching.
Yeah,
thinking about
they
those
were
4
all
guys.
they were all over him. Here's Ken. Ken, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
How come there's not like a lemon law with regards to this trade? How could New Orleans, how could North Carolina just, tie us up at the trade deadline for a player that we can't use now?
Yeah. Well, no, but Ken, it is a lemon law. They let him take it back.
Right, but now because the trade deadline's passed, you can't do something else. So in other words, they got hung up on Mark Williams while they could have been shopping somewhere else for a different big, and now the trade got rescinded.
Michael, do you remember the last time a trade got rescinded? I can't remember. I mean, I'm sure it's happened.
If it did, it was probably just some small trade.
And Pepe was just saying, now Mark Williams is just damaged goods. We don't exactly know what's wrong with him.
You were excited last week.
I was,
Yeah,
because we have a 5.
Chris Paul to the Lakers, could that be the last one?
Yeah, that might be it. That probably is. That's the one I can remember.
That was a different story.
Didn't I tell you there was something suspicious? You don't trade a 23-year-old Dwight Howard, just give him away from
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Ferris.
I mean, but I assume
you didn't care.
I assume Rob Pelinka had done his due diligence. Why wouldn't Rob know this stuff in advance?
Would you still take him and take a chance on him?
No, not if he's broke.
No.
Not if there's something beyond the foot and the back.
If they found something.
Yeah, that's too bad.
They looked under the hood and they said, nah, there's
Guys,
nothing here.
This is a good thing that this trade got rescinded. I think Laker
Why?
fans.
You love Marvin Williams.
No, he was not.
Mason
He was not.
did.
I love Mark Williams. John did not.
The reason I was very nervous about Mark Williams is, and this is a fact, this is not an opinion, it's a fact. He's been in the league for 3 years and has played less than Zion.
I never heard of him before.
I mean,
you never heard of Mark Williams?
I heard
before?
him.
AD dropped 42 on him 2 weeks ago when we were there.
You called his games.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, he's a center. I mean, maybe he's going to develop.
I think Mark Williams has great potential. He's a physical freak. I hope he has a great career, but
there's something wrong with him.
I would not have traded Dalton Connect for him if he only is going to play in 40%.
And they shouldn't have got
games.
tied up on him, hooked on him, because it prevents them from doing anything else to address the front court.
By the way, Nikki K just texted me and she said that Tyson Chandler to the Thunder was the last time there was a rescinded trade.
Tyson?
Do you remember why?
On February 18th, 2009, the team physician recommended the Thunder rescind the trade, believing that Chandler's left big toe might not hold up to the rigors of the NBA.
I remember
left big toe.
Oh, the big toe.
Taken out by your left big toe. Here's Andrew. Hey, Andrew, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, sorry this isn't sports related, but Mace, I heard your Culture Pop podcast with Milicek from Severance on there.
Yes.
I was just wondering what you thought of the last two episodes, episode 3 and 4. I didn't think they were up to par as the first season.
You know what? I actually thought episode 4 drifted a little bit. I still am totally into the show. It's really interesting. It's super complex.
What's the elevator pitch for that show?
Oh, my God.
Describe the show in 15 seconds.
People have a procedure that separates their work life from their real life.
Okay.
And they don't know what's going on in the other life. So
Andrew, it sounds like you like the show normally, but you're down on it last 2 episodes?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the first season kind of was a little bit more, I wouldn't say positive or uplifting, but this second season seems a little bit more darker.
Yeah, it is bleak.
They're kind of realizing what's going on.
You're right.
Okay.
It is
All right,
bleak.
thanks,
Thank
Andrew.
you, Andrew. Yeah, by the way, check out that Culture Pop podcast with Tremel Tillman. It is on YouTube and Apple and Spotify and all that stuff.
Nick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Nick, go.
Hey, how you guys doing? I love the show. Just two quick things. Shout out to Nike for giving the women love for women's sports on the Nike commercial yesterday.
Oh, I hate
And also, as a Laker fan, I'm a little concerned about Luka's body language. I think he's hurt that the way Dallas treated him, but also I think he's happy he's with the Lakers. And then long term, I hope the Lakers give him everything that he wants and he's committed. And I think the future starts right now with Luka Doncic and the Lakers. If they moved on from LeBron controlling everything, and I think the Luka Doncic story starts right now with the Lakers. Thanks for the call.
All right, Nick. You hated the Nike ad. Why?
Why do we do this? Why do we think a women's flag football team could beat a guy football team? Come on. Women are great athletes. I watch women's sports all the time, but stop trying to put women against
I guess
men.
I don't
You remember
recall
the
this
commercial?
ad. No,
The
what?
so-called
How
greatest...
is it that I remember that, but I don't remember the boobs ad?
Yeah, the boobs ad stuck in my head.
The
Yeah.
so-called greatest flag football guy can't compete with a flag football girl. Come on.
Well, isn't that just a silly commercial
it's just
thing?
too much.
Yeah.
commercial.
I don't care.
It's
They're
just
trying
a
to
commercial.
virtue
Don't
signal.
take it so
We know women are
seriously.
good athletes. They
it's
can't compete
just
with
a
men.
Oh, my God.
commercial,
You
Michael.
really caught
Good
up in this
God.
commercial.
Yeah, it's just
I
an
did
ad.
like that one commercial with Caitlin Clark. Who was that one? Was it Caitlin Clark? Was Angel Reese in that ad?
What was
Serena
the
in that ad?
What was the ad for?
It was great female athletes. It's like the best of the best. Was she in it? I don't.
Juju Watkins was in it.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
what Parker's.
It was
telling me in my
it
ear.
was a Nike ad.
Yeah, it was a Nike ad.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah, yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson
Sha'Carri
was
Richardson.
in it. Yeah.
All right, Peter, you're on Sports Graffiti. Peter, go.
Yeah, I respect you guys. You know what you guys are talking. That's why I love your show. I just want to know, why don't we get Dwight Howard?
He's old.
Well, he was old in 2020 when he helped us win a ring. Michael, he can't be much more active 5 years
come
later,
on,
right?
no. If Madison Maggie, Robert Parrish is available.
Hey,
and so is Tree Rollins.
Wait,
So are you.
you're available.
That's right.
There
Why
you
not
go.
me? Come on,
Yeah.
Pepe.
The ultimate
Pepe.
stretch five.
Pepe,
Michael Thompson.
They put me down there. I'll wave to you, Pepe.
You can barely walk, man.
David, you're on Sports Graffiti. David, go.
All right, this one's for Michael Thompson. Michael Thompson, all I got to say is put some respect on Pepe's name for getting his Super Bowl pick right, baby.
You're right.
And not,
He's
David,
he's
not,
wearing a crown.
Not only did Pepe get a Super Bowl pick right, he's the only one who did.
Yeah, we all went the other way.
How did you know, Pepe? What did we overlook?
Yeah, you think the Chiefs?
What did you overlook?
Pepe.
I mean, the whole game.
But Pepe,
I mean, the defense.
No.
The defense.
But before you made this prediction before the game. Why did you think the Chiefs would lay an egg like they did?
Well, why
Were you
don't
high on
why-
the Eagles or down on the Chiefs?
Why don't you ask me why did I think that the Eagles
Okay,
were
let's-
Well, the way
let's
you
ask
phrased
Because of
Pepe, the way you
defense.
phrased it was the Chiefs' run is over.
The end. This is the end.
Isn't
This
it
is
over?
the end.
It is, but I thought it's because you were down on the Chiefs. Were you high on the Eagles?
I was
And
high on
I
the
missed
Eagles, but
it?
you guys are going, oh, Mahomes is the best. Mahomes, Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
By the way,
Pull that. That's
yeah.
funny as
That's
hell.
a great analogy.
no, to his point though, does this end all the talk that Mahomes
No.
and Brady are in the same
No,
conversation?
You know when Brady won his fourth Super Bowl? I already told you that, right? He was
How old was
37.
he?
37.
37 when he
Yeah,
won his
Mahomes
fourth?
is turning 30. He's got plenty of
Yeah,
time.
but okay, Kelsey, he's going to retire.
Yeah, he'll retire.
I think he's going to come back and play at least
I think
one
he's
more
gonna
year.
play
I don't
one
think he
more
wants
year,
to go
too.
out like this.
He's not going to come back as Mrs. Swift. Mr. Swift?
Mr. Swift, I don't know.
Michael, how long? I'm curious about this. How long do you think you should date a woman before you propose?
Oh, let's see. They've been going on 2 years now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely long, about 6 months, about 15 months ago.
Although, don't you think it's different that they're apart most of the time? Like she's touring and he's back
with
here,
her. Yeah.
and sometimes they're together, but they haven't spent like a lot of time
they
together.
How long did you
necessarily.
date Julie from the time you met her to the time you proposed? Was how long?
About 3 or 4 weeks.
That's it.
Seriously, 3 or
Right
4
away.
weeks.
Oh, yeah, you knew right away.
That was love at
You
first
knew,
sight.
but did you propose in a month?
Yeah, I just gave her 2 tickets and said, let's go get married.
Oh, is that how it went? That's
how
so
it goes when you're a
romantic.
Laker.
That's all
That
you
is
need to
so
do?
You don't
romantic.
get down no knee. You don't need no flowers. You don't need no champagne.
Just Lakers
I'm a
tickets.
Laker.
And John, you're asking me because I told you I was doing the game, so I was really.
But it was you were higher on the
Higher on the Eagles.
Okay, so you
because
it was
of the
you liked the
defense.
Eagles rather than
But
you
you
didn't
never
like
told
the
us
Chiefs.
why the Eagles would win.
Oh, well, you didn't ask me.
Well, no, I'm giving you full credit for this.
Oh,
but
yeah, no, you
what
get full
surprised me was that the Chiefs did nothing to counter. Philly was in Mahomes' face in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, run some draw plays, run some bubble screens.
They
run
never
some,
went to the run, really.
Yeah, run some short
They
passes.
tried to go to the run, but the defense was really, really ready for Mahomes on whatever they were throwing at them. And the thing is, you say the
defensive line,
the front four.
Yeah,
you're forgetting about the linebackers because most of the linebackers did the job. Getting Mahomes.
No, they didn't. That was the
Because
defensive front. What are you talking about?
They were shadowing Mahomes.
Did a
every
linebacker have a
time.
sack?
No,
I thought all those sacks came from the line.
Yeah, it was all the defensive line.
No, wait. They had a couple of 3 sacks from the linebackers.
Oh, look.
Check it out.
Yeah, we'll check it
I
out.
didn't see it.
Yeah. Do you have? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mahomes is the best. Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes.
You sound like
That is awesome.
You sound like you're making out with him.
No. That was great.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic. All right, there you have it. There's your sports graffiti for today. It's a big day in Los Angeles. Luka's, excuse me. Sorry about that. Luka is expected to make his debut tonight at Crypto. In the meantime, if you're injured in an accident, let's say over the weekend, and you're saying, what do I do now? What's your to-do list? It's complicated. You got to call the rental car company. You got to wait to receive a call from the insurance company. And then when you talk to them, you got to make sure not to say the wrong thing. Otherwise, you jeopardize your case. Then you got to call the doctor for an appointment, and they can't see you for a week. And maybe then they're going to send you to a specialist. Make this all easy. If you're injured in an accident, immediately call my friend Jacob. Jacob and his team handle everything for you. They'll make sure you got a rental car. They'll talk to the insurance company, the body shop. Most importantly, they set you up with a doctor, with a specialist, so you can start the healing process and get your health back in order. And you don't pay a penny out of pocket. Call Jacob, 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, 844-24-JACOB. Or remember,
or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
and if you or a loved one has been injured or lost property because of the fires, lawsuits have been filed against those responsible. Please call Jacob for a free case evaluation or help reviewing your insurance policy claims. Completely free. Again, together, we are L.A. Strong. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
This is Los Angeles.
The city of angels.
It's Hollywood.
Star effing driven town.
It's showtime.
Magic down the middle, just what I thought. A hook shot at 12. Go!
It's Lake Show.
Where the spotlight never fades and the stars shine the brightest.
A town known for big names and big moments.
Back to LeBron. They're going back and forth here, up and down. LeBron to the rim, another one. 2 tomahawk dunks.
Because in L.A., it's not only about the game.
It's about the stars that make history in the City of Champions.
This for me is a fresh start. I get to play in LA. I get to play for the Lakers and many, many legends pass here, many championships. So that's my goal.
LA's new superstar goes by the name of LUKA, and he plays right here
on 710 ESPN.
Star effing driven town.
This February, the Genesis Invitational heads to Torrey Pines in San Diego. Be there when moments become legendary. The roars echo through the trees, and champions rise. The Genesis Invitational welcomes the world's best golfers, including Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, Colin Morikawa, and more to Torrey Pines February 13th through 16th for the Genesis Invitational. This is where legends are made. Get your tickets today at genesisinvitational.com.
Next Gen is the official AC, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. That's right. Is your heating and AC system ready to power through the season? From quick tune-ups to full replacements, Next Gen has you covered. For a limited time, ESPN LA listeners can get a heating and AC tune-up for just $88. That's right. Stay in the game all season with an $88 heating and AC tune-up from Next Gen. Call 833-3NEXTGEN today.
NEXGEN. Call 833-3NEXTGEN.
Looking to enhance your home with the latest in audio, video, and smart home technology? Don't go anywhere else but Mir Audio Video in Westwood. For over 40 years, Mir has specialized in all things smart home solution with companies like Lutron and Crestron. For innovation, reliability, do what we do. Choose Mir Audio Video. In light of the recent fires in LA, Mir is here to assist, providing guidance to your insurance company as needed. Visit MirAudioVideo.com or call 310-234-4010 today.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Sarah. She loves her motorcycle. What she doesn't love is when it suddenly rains. As she sits underneath the bridge waiting for it to stop, she grows quite fond of the graffiti on the overpass. She really likes the one with John Hart's Claire and wonders if they're still together. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back. Get an online quote in as little as 3 minutes and see if you can save with America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
We're everyday people doing good in our community. Our kindness runs deep, just like our blood. The same blood we donate to help treat sickle cell disease, which hits black people the hardest. Good news is, 1 in 3 black blood donors is a match for someone struggling with sickle cell disease. Stand tall in the eyes of your community. Donate today because our blood saves lives. Visit redcrossblood.org/ourblood to make your donation.
Listen to Mason and Ireland more at 1 p.m.
Juan will look at me at some point tonight and say, "Are you even enjoying this?"
More of Mason and Ireland right now.
They're playing Pepe's song.
Oh, Mahomes is the best. Mahomes, oh, Mahomes. How do you think I feel? I'm the king.
It's Pepe's day.
It is, man. We 6 people picked the Super Bowl. 5 of us picked the Chiefs, and Pepe said, "It's the end for the Chiefs. The end."
Yes. It was wrong all year. And finally picked one right. But like you say, he got the big one right, huh?
Got the big one right, exactly.
You're going to get one right. That's the one to get. Now, Michael and Pepe, I want to play something for you. This was DeAndre Hopkins, who I like a lot. I think he's a great player, really good receiver. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Here's DeAndre Hopkins after the game. So keep in mind, the Eagles have just destroyed the Chiefs, all right? Killed them, left no doubt. Here's DeAndre Hopkins after the game.
You know, I saw a lot of things in the media about the refs, but obviously what y'all gonna say now about the refs and us when there was a lot of touchy calls? Are y'all gonna report that? Are y'all gonna talk about the refs now?
I don't
What is he
know
talking
what he's
about?
talking about.
The refs could have fixed the game for the Chiefs, and they still wouldn't have won. The Chiefs
They could have
were
gotten all the
terrible.
calls.
They couldn't get past midfield until the third quarter. What is he doing? He comes off so bad here.
Yeah, it is weird, especially
The
when
refs cost you the game, DeAndre?
By the
Really?
way, and he dropped a ball that he would have taken to the house too.
He was wide open. There was 20
He was
yards
wide open,
all
and there was
around
nothing
him.
around him, and he dropped the
Nothing.
ball, and he's blaming the refs.
And that was early in the game.
Yeah. Pepe, you called the game, right?
Yes.
Where did you call it?
and Fox.
And
the
Fox,
studios,
nice.
And Pico.
Nice. All right.
Did you tell everybody you picked the Eagles?
No.
No, it's professional.
I pick the Eagles with you guys. When I do the game, I do it. I mean,
Impartial.
Impartially, yeah.
I just wanted a good game.
What did everybody think?
Well, we made that ship sail.
Yeah. What did everybody think of Tom Brady yesterday?
I thought he was. Why don't you like Brady? He's good.
I didn't. I said he's fine.
Oh, just fine.
Yeah, just fine.
I really like him. I really like him.
Well, I saw somebody say that he's as an announcer, he's a game manager. That he is.
That's actually pretty astute.
He's fine, right? I mean, he's credible. I love the fact that he.
But I will say this:
went out after those officials on the first two calls, which I did think were garbage.
Yep.
In the beginning, Troy Aikman wasn't very good. He's great now.
Right.
Collinsworth was kind of great from the beginning, but it's a job you can get better at. Like Aikman's a good example of that.
You see that watch he was wearing yesterday?
Yeah, apparently was it
like
800,000?
Yeah, something like that. And the one that Jay-Z had on was $3 million.
Oh my God! I would feel
I
so
know.
nervous.
What a waste of money.
I would have to chain that thing to my wrist just in case.
I don't even know anybody who wears a watch anymore. Do any of you guys wear watches?
I wear my Apple Watch because I got steps and stuff.
Yeah, I finally stopped because I have my phone with me all the time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I like to keep track of the steps and the workouts and stuff like that. But otherwise,
it's really good for that.
It is good for that. But yeah, I would feel so nervous having that expensive a watch on my
people
wrist.
Know you have it. They don't care. They'll come and stick you up for it.
They have a lot of bodyguards. These guys.
I'm talking about on the way to the game.
All right, here's a tweet from Devin, one of our listeners.
Okay.
The Lakers need a center. They got a deal done before the deadline. Since it was rescinded, the Lakers are basically being penalized, and now they can't fill the void. Should they get some type of exception?
Okay, so in other words, the trade deadline is the trade deadline.
It's a good question, Devin.
But because the trade was rescinded and because they don't have an opportunity now to make a move, they got Williams was the guy. Should they reopen the trade deadline just for the Lakers? I'm sure the league is going to readily say, sure, Lakers, do whatever you want.
Devin, I think what the league would say
Ask Devin two questions.
There was nothing stopping the Lakers from making the Mark Williams trade on Saturday when they traded for LUKA.
Right.
And that would have given them 4 more days, Michael, right?
If Devin's out there, he's axing to you or whatever. Answer 2 questions for me, Devin. Who was the Warriors center when they won 4 championships? Who was the Celtics center last year? You remember the Celtics center last year?
Well, Kristaps Porzingis.
No, he was out.
No, he played in the finals.
Yeah, but he was like half speed.
So what is the answer?
Did they use
Al Horford, basically.
Yeah,
so you can win without a center now, as long as you got good wing.
And by the way, Kevon Looney is the first name he was talking about.
Or Andrew Bogut or JaVale McGee. So you can win without a center.
So you think they don't need a center?
No.
And
by the way, get Shaq?
No, you can't get anybody. You're locked.
They haven't had a center for the past 5 games, and they've won them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
Apparently this deal was for LUKA.
Right.
LUKA wanted the center.
Yeah.
LUKA wanted a guy to lob to.
Well, Jackson Hayes is a good. That's one thing Jackson Hayes is good at is catching lobs.
He's very bouncy. He gets up.
And I think Christian Koloko can turn into that, Michael.
Well, if not, Big Jamison played well the other night.
Yeah, sure did.
Big rugged guy.
Jamison looks pretty good.
Yeah, man, he's rugged. He just goes in and
tough.
beats people up.
He's a tough guy.
We're forgetting about Koloko.
Well, the only thing hesitancy I have about Koloko, Pepe, is that like Jackson, they're both pretty skinny.
Yeah, that's true.
Jemison looks like he'd be hard to move. I mean, he's like 7'2", 270, and like the other day he got into it with a couple of people, which I liked.
Oklahoma City's got no great center. Minnesota's got
they have Chet and Hartenstein.
Chet,
they're both better than what we got.
Hartenstein's another hustle center.
Thomas is very good.
Yeah, he's good, but he's 120 pounds.
Thomas. Pepe calls Chet Thomas because when Pepe says Chet,
it
sounds like he's saying the S word.
Yes.
So,
yes.
yeah, I think that's brilliant
I
strategy
think it's brilliant
on your
too.
part.
Yeah.
Why don't you just call him Holmgren?
Because I don't want to.
Oh, all right.
Well,
there
you
have
could.
it.
You could mix in a Holmgren.
Yeah, you could do it.
But does
right.
Samuel also not say Chet? Samuel Jacobo, who you do the games with?
We both call him
Try it,
Thomas.
Pepe. Just say Chet.
No, I'm not going to try it, okay?
Come on, we can bleep it out.
No.
Yeah, we'll bleep it out. It does.
Go ahead, try it.
People
Listen.
know you're saying Chet.
No.
Yeah, people know
By
you're
the way,
saying
it sounds
Chet.
like it when we say it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's like we're no different. Chet. It's
Say,
Chet.
I don't give a Chet. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't give a Chet.
Wait, he came up with a way to avoid this problem. Now you're asking him to step into the
Nobody
problem.
cares about
I'm with you.
The only word you
Don't
can't
listen to
say
these
is the
guys.
F word. Nobody cares about the S word. Say it, Pepe.
And by the way, Mace, I've noticed the F word is getting through now.
Yeah.
Like on cable, you can say the F word.
Well, cable, the F word is fine.
You ever watch The
There's
Sopranos?
no FCC regulation. Yeah,
Really?
exactly.
Jeez.
Sopranos, anything on FX, you
Yeah.
know.
Right.
They're going to drop the F-bomb, but
Go ahead, Pepe.
Not on regular TV.
no, not on network, not on
I'm not going to do it,
real
Mike.
TV.
Have you ever said the S word in your life?
Of course.
Of course.
Well, then
Yeah.
say it.
Not on
Nah.
radio.
All right. Let's see. More on the Super Bowl coming back next. Plus, tonight, a big night in Lakers history. We expect Luka Doncic to make his debut in purple and gold. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you are hiring, it can take forever to get a good person to fill your needs. Don't even think twice about using ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter solves that problem literally overnight, and you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter uses matching technology to quickly find and send you the most qualified people for your roles. How quick? 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. So what are you waiting for? Go to that web address to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA again. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
It's the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Every weekday morning at 9 a.m.
I wish Jackson Hayes was 40 pounds heavier.
So do the Lakers.
Yes, come live with me for a month. We'll put that 40 pounds on you.
You could put Jackson on Luka's diet.
Hang out with Travis. There you go.
Here's what you need.
Yeah.
You need Jackson Hayes to hang out with bad Travis, and you need Luka to hang out with good Travis.
It's Trav and D-Far.
Back tomorrow morning after Greeny on LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
If you've been thinking about selling your home and you've heard about Seller's Advantage on the radio or seen them around town, you might be skeptical, wondering if they're just another shady company trying to take advantage. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes from sellers in Southern California for over 20 years. They hold an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and there's a reason they have some of the best reviews in town. Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer that can match what you'd end up with paying for after expensive repairs and agent commissions without the hassle of listing your home. Plus, they take pride in buying on your terms. If you want to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer at 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-2747 or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Ticket Thursday alert. Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, Billy Strings, and Sierra Hull. All live at the Hollywood Bowl for the Outlaw Music Festival on May 16th. Tickets are on sale now, but you can win yours right here. This Ticket Thursday on ESPN LA, we're hooking up listeners with 4 pairs of tickets to see these legendary artists take the stage. Tune in Thursday for your cue to call and win. The Outlaw Music Festival, May 16th. Willie, Dylan, Billy Strings, Sierra Hull. Presented by Live Nation. Don't miss it.
Hey, it's Mace. Fire survivors have a long road to recovery. The Center for Disaster Philanthropy, CDP, helps communities most in need rebuild stronger after fires and other disasters. Join us as we help to support the long-term recovery needs through CDP's California Fire Recovery Fund. Together, we can support vital programs that address housing, mental health, livelihood initiatives, and environmental restoration. For information, visit disasterphilanthropy.org/ESPN.
Hey, it's D-Far. Is there a sporting event you always wanted to go to but never had time to plan? That's where Absolute Sport comes in. They handle everything, tickets, hotels, VIP access, so you can just live in the moment and enjoy the experience. And because of their trusted league and travel partnerships, they can get you the best deals and actually save you money. So what are you waiting for? Visit us.absolute-sport.com. That's ABSOLUT-sport and make your sports dream a reality.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through HIMS.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at HIMS.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs, with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but HIMS can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to HIMS.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Derrick Henry, the leading rusher in the NFL. That's the name you can't think of.
for a second, yeah. Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
How do you think I feel? I'm the king.
That's
King
right.
is in the house.
Pepe wearing a crown today.
All hail Pepe.
Oh, my God.
How long are you going to milk this, Pepe?
At least another hour and a half.
Yeah. Pepe, but Michael, when's the All-Star break? Wednesday?
Oh, yeah,
I think at least till then.
You've become insufferable. You know that, Pepe?
Oh, God. Pepe. It's all about Pepe.
Pepe, I think you should relish in your moment of glory. Good for you.
Yes. All right, so this is weird. So down in Dallas, there is a huge public outcry, anger. They're refunding season tickets over the trade of LUKA Doncic. And now the owner of the Dallas Mavericks is talking about LUKA, and I am really shocked at what he's saying.
All right, so first let's explain the ownership dynamic. 2 years ago, Miriam Adelson, who is one of the richest people in the world, she owns a casino empire in Las Vegas. Her husband, her late husband, Sheldon Adelson, was like the number one donor in elections for like 20 years running. The guy's got money to burn. They bought the Mavericks from Mark Cuban, and they overpaid Michael. They gave Mark like 4 times what the valuation was because they really, really wanted to own the Mavericks so they could build a casino arena in Dallas when they legalized gambling in Texas. The problem is they've been unable to legalize it so far. So they're in a waiting game now, probably 2 to 3 years away from legalization. The Adelsons are in business with a company, with another family called the Dumonts, D-U-M-O-N-T. Patrick Dumont is the new governor. He replaced Mark Cuban as the governor of the team. So he represents the Mavericks at all NBA functions. He's the one who hired Nico Harrison, Mark hired him, but he's the one that empowered Nico Harrison to do the deal. This is Patrick Dumont over the weekend, guys. Listen to what he said. Brad Townsend, who's been all over this, he's a reporter in Dallas, and he's been doing stories on this every day. Patrick Dumont, the Mavs governor, quote, "If you look at the greats in the league, the people you and I grew up with, Jordan, Bird, Kobe, Shaq, they worked really hard every day with a singular focus to win. And if you don't have that, it doesn't work. You shouldn't be a part of the Dallas Mavericks." In other words, insinuating that LUKA would never be one of those guys. First of all, including Shaq on that list is comical. The reason Shaq and Kobe broke up is over Shaq's work ethic. Shaq didn't work. He's the one that said, I hurt myself on company time. I'm going to get a surgery on company time. Shaq's work ethic was part of the problem. Same thing with Bird. He used to go out and drink beer after every game. He was just a great, unbelievably talented player who didn't need to work as hard as other people. And maybe that's LUKA. Maybe LUKA is one of these guys like Babe Ruth that can play when he's overweight. He certainly has done it for 5 or 6 years. But the reason I brought this up to you guys is, what sense does it make to bash LUKA out the door? Michael, why is he trying to make the fans understand that LUKA is... The fans know LUKA's good. They're not going to be able to convince them that LUKA's not good.
He's trying to let the fans know why he did it, why he justifies the trade. Anthony Davis will justify the trade if he can stay healthy. My goodness, he gave him a sample of what this trade meant for Dallas the other night when they played against the Rockets. The Rockets couldn't even get a shot off in the paint between Davis and Daniel Gafford challenging shots. It was scary to watch. If that Anthony Davis can stay healthy, that's a big if. Maybe he'll be back. He'll be out a month. If he comes back, the Lakers are set up for the long term at LUKA. He's only 25, but the Mavericks are one of the favorites to win it over the next 2-3 years because of Davis.
And the reason the guy is saying it is just to justify the trade.
Sure.
Yeah, but the Maverick fans have already decided that the trade is terrible.
Right. It's like a gigantic rationalization.
If
it's
I
like,
was advising Patrick Dumont, I would say to him, every comment you make should be about how good Anthony Davis is.
Right.
Don't even bring LUKA up.
Right, and when you do say nice things about him,
Yeah. But
this is like normal. LUKA made a great contribution to our franchise. He was terrific. We appreciate everything he did. The fans love him. We've decided to do this.
Ask me
and
why.
we love
I'm
Anthony
going to be
Davis.
Dumont. Ask me why I traded.
Why'd
LUKA.
you trade LUKA?
Well, LUKA's an unbelievable player. We all know that, and he's going to have an unbelievable career. But for us personally, we think adding Anthony Davis, and for that matter, Max Christie, makes us better right now. Anthony Davis is an elite defender. He's a top 3 big man in the league, and he makes our defense better overnight. Our coaches and our front office believes that defense wins championships. Anthony Davis is an elite defender, and you guys are going to see when Anthony Davis gets himself healthy and established that he changes our team in ways that LUKA couldn't. And that's not a slight on LUKA, but we needed a big defensive presence, and we got him, and I think you guys are going to love him.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and I don't
Can
understand.
you write that out? By the way, ChatGPT could have written something
That's
out
right.
for this guy to say.
Yeah, just for him to crap on LUKA when they've already traded him out the door.
Yeah.
And by the way, on a day where AD got hurt and he's going to be out for a month, makes no sense.
Is there a precedent for another deal where the owner buried the guy on his way out the door?
Mace, there's no precedent for a 25-year-old All-NBA player being traded in the prime of his career.
Yeah.
I mean, this just doesn't happen.
It's just to justify that, and also sounds like a sore loser.
Right.
To tell you the truth.
Right. And I just think that when Nico and Patrick Dumont continue whenever they're asked about this, and by the way, everybody is consuming every bit of media about this trade because it was so shocking. Every time they rip LUKA, it makes them look bad.
I understand.
Every single time. I will say this, and I can speak for me and Michael, and pretty much everybody we work with at the Lakers. You will never hear me rip Anthony Davis as a player, ever.
That's the disappointing thing about it.
I don't think anybody
I think
will do it.
Anthony Davis, when he's healthy, is an absolute force.
Yes.
A lock first-team Hall of Famer. There is a chance he's going to get his jersey retired at Crypto.com Arena when all the attitudes calm down.
Will he? Because he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but since
there's
he's
a
not,
chance.
since he's going to finish with Dallas, will he still
Was
get
it
the
championship in 7 years?
7 years, Michael. Won a title.
Yeah,
was
he
all-star all 7 years.
But he's going to finish with Dallas, not the Lakers. Though.
Right, maybe. I don't know. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you want to talk about Anthony Davis's availability, that's a discussion we can have. All right? He is hurt now. He's going to be out for a month. He has missed games before. Not as many as you think. Look it up.
But as good as he is, people still think this trade is one-sided.
Right.
That's what I don't get.
Well, it's because for the long term, it is a fantastic trade for the Lakers.
But Dallas, it's not like Dallas is getting nothing.
No,
they should have got more, but they're getting a really good player.
The Lakers would never do this to a player out the door because they know how to take care of their star players.
I think it's a good trade for both teams. And
yes.
Patrick Dumont, that name sounds like the villain in a
Patrick
movie.
Dumont.
Patrick
Dumont.
Yeah, he does.
Like
he sounds like the bad guy.
villain.
A Bond villain.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're right.
And
Yeah,
I
kind
know
of
it's a very small sample size, but you know the best six-man in the game has been the last week? Max Christie. He is tearing
First
it
for
up
us
down
and
there.
then for them.
Unbelievable. I said, what is he doing off the... He had 22
So
off the bench the other
every
day.
time Patrick Dumont and Nico Harrison are asked about this trade, they should talk about how great Anthony Davis and Max Christie are and stay away from this LUKA bashing because it's making you all look like idiots.
It's really, really bobo moves.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like what you guys say when Pepe leaves the room.
No, we do not.
No, we say
hail
all to
the
Pepe.
king.
I am actually going to wave to Pepe tonight in honor of his correct Super Bowl prediction.
And Michael, you know nothing. You know who had more sacks in that game?
Who?
Sweat.
He's a lineman.
He's a linebacker. He has 2.5 sacks.
He was lining up on the line.
He's
a lineman, Pepe.
I believe
he's a linebacker. Check it out. Check it out.
All right, we're going to look at it. All right.
We're going to look it up. But
Sweat plays on the line.
I think he's got you on this, Pepe. He's a lineman.
Yeah.
He's a linebacker.
Hey, Pepe, was Dion? He's a cornerback. Was he a lineman too?
I'm not even going to answer that.
Yeah.
You know you're wrong.
What is he?
All right, I typed in Sweat Eagles position. Look what comes up.
It's a linebacker.
Linebacker.
Well, where was he?
You guys, I did
what?
the game
on the
yesterday.
No, right outside linebacker.
He was on the edge.
Pepe wins again. Pepe is on a winning streak
you
right
know
now.
what is surprising? That Mason and Ireland act so silly, for no this, because I don't want to say
The real word.
Yeah.
like Michael.
What?
I mean, you're
Pepe.
acting like
But
Michael.
Michael Pepe, we can admit when you're right
Correct.
and we're wrong.
Did you see what we did? We looked it up. We said, Michael's
Michael-
wrong again.
Michael
Pepe's
just
right
assumes
again.
you're always
Where
wrong.
was he lining up yesterday? On the edge.
Michael,
He wasn't behind the
doesn't
line.
make any
I'm
difference.
looking at their depth chart. He's an outside linebacker.
You want me to tell you
His
why
brother
he,
is the defensive end,
You-
Montez, exactly.
You want me to tell you why he was lying in there?
Why?
Because that was the scheme that they had in order to avoid what's his name, Mahomes, to go out of the pocket. Oh, Mahomes, Mahomes.
by
is
the way,
best.
guys,
Mahomes.
Josh
Mahomes.
Sweat, free agent.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Get
nice
on
player.
it, Les Snead.
Nice
Get on
player.
it.
You guys want them to get Myles Garrett too?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
More than I want
That'd
Josh
be great.
Sweat.
All right, here we go.
Chumba.
All right, it's game time. Are you ready to chumba, as Greg Bergman likes to say?
Chumba.
At Chumba Casino, the action never stops. Play online social games anytime, anywhere, for free, no purchase necessary. Your playbook is stacked. Think bingo and solitaire and slots and blackjack and so much more. Hundreds of games. You'll never run out of action. Here's the kicker. They're dropping fresh games every single week. It's like a highlight reel of fun ready for you to tackle. Plus, free daily login bonuses and a sweet welcome bonus when you join. That's what I call fun. Play for free. Take your shot. You could redeem some awesome prizes. So what are you waiting for? The clock is ticking and the game is on. Suit up, take your shot, and let's
Chumba.
head to ChumbaCasino.com. Here's the disclaimer. Available only to players in the U.S., excluding Washington, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and Nevada, and Canada, excluding Quebec. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Sedano and Cap.
Today at 3 p.m. after Mason and Ireland.
If I'm LUKA, I'm not motivated to put up 70 against the Mavericks. I mean, I'd like to. I'm motivated to stick it to the Dallas Maverick organization for the things that they have said about you on the way out the door. I want to prove them wrong.
Right.
I want to, and by the way, listen, and I'm going to say this to you, and you and I have talked about what his body looks like. You could take LUKA, you could have him work out every day with LeBron.
Yeah.
You could have him eat every single thing that LeBron eats and not 1 calorie more than LeBron. And in a year, LUKA will not look like LeBron. His body is just different.
Genetically different, yes.
That's it.
LeBron is an Adonis.
The LA Afternoon Takeover. That's Sedano and Cap.
On 710 ESPN.
This February, NextGen is making it easy to show someone you care with their Buy a Membership, Give a Membership special. When you sign up to become a NextGen VIP, you'll have the opportunity to gift someone you care about a 6-month VIP membership absolutely free. With a NextGen membership, you'll both enjoy priority service, exclusive discounts, and peace of mind all year long. Don't wait. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
NEXGEN. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN.
National University honors those who have broken barriers and paved the way for future generations. If you're a parent and a professional, a dreamer and a doer, NU is here to support you. With flexible online classes and career-focused resources, you can earn your degree while balancing work, family, and everything in between. Empower your future today at nu.edu. That's nu.edu.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you can get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News and World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season. I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text LIKE to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text LIKE to 42424. That's LIKE to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles, and we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
What's Up, Fool is brought to you by Dos Hombres Mezcal. It's fate. It's friendship. It's mezcal. Dos Hombres.
Thank you, Brian. So I'm going to take it away for you guys.
Okay.
I told you guys Friday that spring training, pitchers and catchers are reporting to camp now today. Started
Today?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of pitchers should be
fast.
going in there. So, yeah, as soon as Super Bowl's over, it's time for baseball season.
Yep.
But I saw Sports Illustrated put out this report from the weekend that kind of got me thinking a little bit here. Apparently, the Pirates have not given out a multi-year contract in about 10 years. Their last time that they assigned a multi-year free agent was 2016, Ivan Nova. And just to put into comparison here, every single other MLB team has signed a multi-year contract since 2022, the last couple years. Is this not like malpractice? And should there be a penalty here for this team that's obviously showing no signs of trying to win?
Well, I can't remember. Is there a salary floor in baseball?
No, there's no That's something that they're definitely talking about, though.
Yeah, I think that fixes it, Brian. If you put in there's a cap in most sports, not necessarily in baseball, but there's a cap in how much you could spend. Baseball treats it as they hit you with luxury taxes and try it. You get penalized if you spend too much money, but you don't get penalized at all if you don't spend not enough. I think that's what you got to do. Put a floor in there and penalize teams that don't make any attempt to win.
I'll tell you what they need: a hedge fund. They need a hedge fund to step in there
They
and
need
buy
Mark
that thing.
Walter.
Yeah, you need a Mark Walter. You need a Steve Cohen. Because I'll tell you what, that's a beautiful ballpark in Pittsburgh. There's no reason why they cannot be successful. So I think with the right ownership, it makes sense. By the way, the A's are very much in the same boat. Although they handed out their first multi-year contract in a while, they signed Luis Severino to a 3-year deal, thinking that he'll be in the rotation by the time when they get to Vegas in a couple of years.
And they have there's Taylor Swift, the Pirates do, and Olivia Dunn.
Yeah, do you know who Olivia Dunn is?
I know Olivia Dunn. She's the one that's dating Paul Skeens, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. She's the current it girl.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that'll help.
What's up, Phil?
And one more baseball one here for you real quick. So the current odds for Shohei Ohtani's over-under stolen bases have come out. And I heard Travis and DeMarco kind of debate this a few times. It's set at 30.5. Now, Travis doesn't think, if I heard correctly...
He had 50 last year,
He had 50
right?
last year. He doesn't think he's going to get more than 25. And to combat this is, if you look at his numbers on the years that he pitched, he didn't seem to steal as much. Where would you take the over-under on 30 for Shohei Ohtani? Is he going to go over, or are you taking that under? He had 50 last year, 50-50. Hard to say under for me.
I'm actually going to take... I'm with Travis. I'm going to take the under. He's coming off shoulder surgery. the labrum. He dislocated his shoulder during the World Series on a slide.
Yeah, running bases, yeah.
He's pitching this year. Apparently, he had dislocated his shoulder a couple of times during the course of the year, too, before he even got to that. I think for that reason, because he's pitching, I don't think we're going to see as many steals. What do you think, Ireland?
He's too competitive. I'm taking the over. I don't think you can tell him not to steal. I think he's going to try and I remember when Jim Edmonds was playing outfield for the Angels, and they said, well, don't run into the wall all the time. And Edmonds finally came out and said, it's ingrained in me. I can't not go after these balls. That's the way I see Shohei, Brian. Brian, what would you take, over or under?
I'd take the over. I don't see that big of a drop off. Like, yeah, I feel like there will be a drop off with him pitching and all that, but 30 back. I mean, he got 50 so easy last year. I feel like,
and he's the fastest Dodger on the team. Right. So there you go.
I'll take the under because of the shoulder.
Yeah, I think because of the shoulder.
Over or under, Michael?
Under, because he's going to be pitching and more cautious.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so too.
Brian, you and I will ride alone. We're like Pepe.
Let's go, baby.
What's up, fool?
All right, so next Monday, February 16th or 17th, HBO TNT dropping We Beat the Dream Team. Pretty cool trailer they have out for it right now, you can see, but it's the story of the group of young college kids that apparently beat that 1992 Dream Team. Grant Hill, Chris Webber, Penny Hardaway were a few of the college kids on it. I never really heard this story too much, but apparently happened during one of the practice, a scrimmage. Are you in on watching this documentary?
Oh, yeah.
I was there, but I wasn't allowed inside the gym.
Oh,
we were
really?
all waiting. If you watch the Dream Team documentary on NBA TV, you will see several times a young John Ireland in the scrum there.
By the way, looking exactly the same as he looks now. He's timeless.
It's pretty ridiculous. But I remember that. And they were the college kids hit every shot, and the Dream Team guys got really pissed towards the end, and they wanted to keep going. But the coach, Chuck Daly, called the scrimmage off, said, okay, we're done for today. And those college players will never, ever forget it. I'm going to watch that thing the day it comes out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's Netflix?
HBO and TNT. So it'll
HBO
be on
and
HBO
TNT.
Max.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm definitely in on that.
What's up, fool?
I got a couple of fun ones here for you today. So apparently, if you need a last-minute Valentine's Day gift, Domino's got you covered here.
Now, wait a minute, Brian. Are you telling me if I get Lisa something from Domino's for Valentine's Day, that
is
will
it heart-shaped?
That will check the box.
A heart-shaped pizza?
It's not the heart-shaped pizza.
You're not getting this for Allison, are you? This is just a topic.
Heck no, right?
Is it topped with jewelry?
Well, I think it takes you one step further here. So apparently, Domino's for a week only. So today until next Monday, you can purchase this 1 week only. Pepperoni-inspired perfume. It's supposed to have irresistible notes of spice, pepper, and a woody, warm base.
What the hell?
Michael is going to buy that.
Strange.
Yeah, put it on my
Now,
neck.
are you supposed to wear it, or is she supposed to wear it?
It's a good question. I have no
It's
clue. I don't know who.
so that would indicate
Perfume would
wear it.
indicate
Right.
she would
She would
smell
swear,
like
yeah.
pepperoni.
Yeah, you'd want to
Yeah,
nibble
I
on
think
that.
that's exactly what women are looking to smell.
This is like when Will Levis came up with a perfume that smelled like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, yeah.
Who the hell wants it?
Yep.
Brian, that's Michael's cologne.
Honey,
right.
you smell beautiful.
Right.
Like
I mean,
pepperoni.
You're making me hungry.
Yeah.
Not the other H word. Hungry.
There's
not
an
the other
article
H
on
word.
it kind of saying,
Let's
like,
go.
it drives the passion of, the smell.
Oh,
of
the
food,
the smell drives the passion.
That's right, yeah.
I'm not buying it.
There you go. I am not buying that either.
No, thank you.
What's up, fool?
All right, one more here for you. So today, Carl's Jr., they actually had a Super Bowl ad advertising this. The free hangover burgers today, as the
Free.
It's one of the bigger days they say people call in sick and the hangover
Right,
right
but
after
how do
the
you
Super
get it
Bowl.
for free?
So all you have to do is have the Carl's Jr. App on your phone,
Okay.
and you can claim the free hangover burger. It's their play on the breakfast burger.
Gotcha.
And it got me kind of thinking, do you like the whole breakfast burger combination of the burger, egg, or are you what kind of burger are you ordering?
They
if you
actually
had
have
to choose?
burger and egg, huh?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking
egg,
at this right
bacon, hash browns on the burger as well.
Yeah,
it's
that's
very
a little
similar
mu-
to
that's a
their
little
actual
That's a
breakfast
lot
burger.
for me. That's a lot for
That
me.
ruins the taste of the egg.
The question is, what's our hangover food? Or
No, what's your go-to burger? What are your toppings?
Oh, go-to burger.
Bacon cheeseburger for me.
Nothing wrong with that.
If in a perfect world, bacon, mushrooms, and blue cheese. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
I
sounds
love
good.
blue cheese.
Pepe, what about you?
Bacon, mushrooms, and Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese.
Oh, interesting call, Michael.
Cheddar, or American cheddar, or provolone, I don't care. But lettuce and tomato, onion, and that's about it.
No bacon?
I mean, I love bacon burgers, but I don't need it. But if it's on
Ketchup
there,
and mayonnaise for me on a burger.
Yeah, a little mustard.
Mustard goes to hot dogs.
Yeah, I'm the
Ketchup and
same way.
mayonnaise goes to hamburgers.
Yeah, it's so weird. I won't put mustard on a burger.
Yep.
And I won't put ketchup on a hot dog.
They just don't go together. Are you the same, Brian?
Ketchup on it.
Yeah, just give me any kind of grilled onions on a burger.
Grilled
and
onions, so
that's
nice.
It.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Then you're home. Yeah.
Just go to In-N-Out.
All right. You got one more? Is that it?
That's a free tip.
That's it for us today. All right. Coming up next for you, I want to get Michael's take on some of the commercials. We talked about some of the commercials earlier. Some of them were interesting. Some of them just kind of flew by. Pepe, of course, this is his triumphant day. Did you see any of the commercials?
I didn't see any.
All right, we're not going to ask you anything.
Back
then.
again, his glory.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to talk about.
Oh, Mahomes is the best. Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes. How do you think I feel? I'm the king.
So Pepe is here. All hail the king! Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
LeBron,
Here's LeBron down the middle with a thunder dunk.
LUKA,
This for me is a fresh start. I get to play in LA.
Hi, my name is Victoria. I am from Silmar, California, and I just want to say thank you to all the firefighters for everything that you've done. You are so brave, so just amazing and brave, and we appreciate everything you've done for the city.
I want to thank them. Without them, the fire wouldn't be the way it is right now. Little help like you guys asked for. I got a few bobbleheads, a few jerseys, a few shirts that are brand new, and some baseball cards.
Thank you so much for the first responders and for the firefighters that are helping the community and the people of California, and especially Los Angeles. And thank you so much for your work, and keep doing what you're doing. You guys are the real heroes.
My name's Alfredo Fimath, and I'm from Silmar, right next to the Hearst fire. We got evacuated, but I really want to thank the firefighters for saving my house and my friends' houses. I appreciate you guys, and without you guys, I don't know where to be at, probably without a home, but I really appreciate everything you guys do for us.
What's up, everybody? Cappy here, InsideCrypto.com, and I just want to take a second to thank all the first responders, the firefighters, but I'm going to take another direction here. I was talking about it on the air. Our friends at Lazy Dog and LA Live have been feeding all these firefighters. I'm going to send a shout out to all the wait staff who are feeding the firefighters, who can then feel good, be nourished, go to sleep, and then get out there and fight those fires. So to everybody that's helping, appreciate all y'all.
Hey, Henry Ramos here from El Monte. Hey, first responders, thank you for everything you guys are doing, and keep fighting on. And this is for Los Angeles. Thank you guys, and keep going.
There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
Progressive knows finding your new home was a dream come true. You wanted a walk-up with central air and a skylight, and you found it. Now, every Friday night, you get to fall asleep to the sound of your downstairs neighbors' dance parties. Progressive can't save you from your noisy neighbors, but we can save you money when you bundle your home and auto with us. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. And we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
Couple of notes from my mom on text today. She says,
Hi, Donna.
She loved the performance by Lady Gaga. And it was actually a great performance. It was pre-recorded. I forget what the song she did, but Brady was there.
Bourbon Street. It was the song she did at the end of Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Yeah.
And she also says Brady is into himself too much.
Huh?
That's her take.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
into himself
She doesn't
too
like
much.
a good-looking man, huh?
Yeah, I can't account for my mom.
She's more of a John Madden guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw the Lady Gaga performance. Really good.
Really good. Yeah, she's terrific. I said afterwards, see what you say to this, John. I think Gaga is more talented than Madonna.
Yeah, because she plays an instrument.
She plays an instrument.
And she writes a lot of her own stuff.
songs.
She's got. There's more heft.
She
made it in movies.
Madonna was more of a cultural force,
Right.
But
she was trolling everybody.
Yeah.
Before trolling was even a thing.
It's like saying Prince is more talented than Michael Jackson, which he was.
She still is a good performer, but Gaga has, in my opinion, has a better voice.
Yeah.
So the number one defense in the NFL has made it to the Super Bowl 13 times.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
In those 13 games, the Eagles were the most recent one. The team with the number one defense is 11-2. So I guess defense wins championships is more than just a moniker.
Yeah. In the NBA, too.
Yeah, you could do it that way, too, if your defense is locked down.
Tell you what, in the NFL, I love the Rams defense for next year.
Really?
They are good.
And
they
they're
are young. They're cost controlled. They got a chance to add something during the offseason.
As good as Phillies?
No, not yet, although they're young. They're all guys that were drafted in the last 2 years, so I don't know if we know the ceiling on those guys. What's the ceiling on Kobe Turner or Byron Young or Jared Verse or Braden Fisk? You just don't know how good they're going to be because they've only been in the league for a year or two.
Secondary guy for the Eagles, DeJean. Does he look like he's in high school?
Cooper
By the way,
DeJean, yeah.
Michael, you always notice stuff like this. When's the last time a white defensive back had an interception in the Super Bowl?
He's a cornerback, right? Not a safety. Yeah, that's very rare.
That doesn't happen very often.
There might only be one or two of them in the whole league.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happened since the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Sehorn go to a...
Jason
USC's
Sehorn.
Jason Sehorn. I think
he was with the Giants. Was he
a
there?
corner or a safety?
Definitely. He was the last white cornerback.
He was the last. You're right. He was a cornerback.
Maybe it may have been him.
Giants, so he could have been there those years.
I thought the whole beginning. Did you watch? You watched the whole beginning, the pomp, circumstance. I thought it was just very
too much. Let's get to the game.
Are you kidding
I
me,
thought
Mike?
it was just great, patriotic, hooray for us, hooray for America.
I'm a little with Mike.
Are you really?
All that stuff.
I love America.
I saw that. I saw that, and I really like it.
I thought it was great. I loved all the pomp and circumstance.
Why do we need lift every something and sing and the anthem?
Well, that's become
and America the Beautiful.
That's the anthem. Let's play.
Yeah, no, lift
Enough
every
is
heart
enough.
has become a traditional
Lift
song.
every voice.
Lift
and
every
sing.
voice and sing.
Then
It's
they
become a
did
traditional
America
song.
the Beautiful. Then
A
they
fast
did,
version.
Then they
Once they
did
messed
the
that up.
anthem.
Just sing the original
I still
ways.
think you got screwed on the anthem.
I do
length.
too.
Yes, right, Mitch.
I thought he was great, though. I know nothing about that guy except he
Jean
used to be
Baptiste?
on Colbert. I
all
never
right.
watched
Jazzy.
Colbert, so I don't know.
He's a New Orleans guy.
Yeah, that was good. And then I thought very cool that they got from New Orleans Harry Connick Jr. to do all the.
Yeah.
He's like
And why do
the guy.
the actors got to be introduced to the team?
Shorty.
What is that?
What's
I
good?
thought that was cool. You did not like Bradley Cooper and who was the other one?
What did
So
they have to
this
do with it?
shocked me.
John Hamm. John Hamm was
Are they
great.
from New Orleans? Are they from New Orleans? or
Bradley
John
Cooper.
Hamm's a Cardinal,
Pepe,
from St. Louis.
yeah, but he's a Chiefs fan.
Chiefs fan. Yeah.
Pepe, you are a fan of movies.
Yes.
Bradley Cooper has never won an Oscar, but he's been nominated several times. How many times do you think he's been nominated for an Oscar?
Probably 5.
That's what I thought too. What do you think, Mace?
I'm the only thing I think 2.
The answer is 12.
Wow.
He's
12.
been
I
nominated.
forgot as a filmmaker. Yeah.
He's been nominated
right.
for 12
Wrote,
Academy
directed,
Awards.
yeah.
Right, like all of the above.
And
yeah.
never won?
Not yet.
Not
he
yet.
Will.
He will.
But,
He will.
He'll get his day.
As an actor, how many do you have that?
I don't know how many are an actor and how many are the other ones, but
He's the
I mean,
Buffalo Bills of the Oscars.
so far.
Because I think as an actor, he would have gotten nominated for American Sniper, Silver Linings Playbook,
Right. What's
American Hustle,
the one, what's the one where he played Bernstein? Leonard Bernstein.
and Maestro.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are probably. I think he's been nominated
Fine,
4
I'll tell
times
you
as
where
an
he
actor.
should-
One with
I'll
Gaga
tell you where he
and
sh-
the one with Gaga.
I tell you what he
Yes.
should have been nominated for and wasn't. He should get the Dion Waiters Award for this, Mace. Popping into a movie, stealing it, and leaving.
Okay.
Wedding Crashers.
Oh yeah, he's great.
As Rachel McAdams' douchey boyfriend.
Yep.
And remember the football scene?
Yes.
Where he just lays Vince Vaughn out.
Yep. Oh, so good.
So great.
So good. Yeah, Michael, any of the commercials, was anything impressive to you, or was it just all kind of bland? And you didn't like the pro America stuff at the beginning, and then you didn't.
I didn't like the Nike ad. The stupid girl beating a guy in flag football was just dumb. But other than that,
Get over it.
I didn't care about the other commercials.
Get over it.
There's nothing great about it.
Did you see Ireland did not even notice
I'm
the?
looking it up. I'm typing in Super Bowl boobs ad.
Oh, it's
boobs.
Yeah, no, there was a Super Bowl boobs ad. Did you not see it?
Oh, wait a minute. And Wanda Sykes was in it?
Yeah, she was the one that came on at the end
Wanda Sykes
and said,
my wife Lisa have the same surgeon.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she at the end came on and talked about breast cancer awareness, but it was all boobs leading up to it. I can't believe you didn't see it.
Showing girls in their bras or something?
Just showing boobs.
What do you mean boobs?
Are you watching it, Ireland?
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, no, it was only, it was just close-ups.
The headline on the Ad Week puts out has a website. It says, a barrage of boobs steals the Super Bowl show.
I can't believe you didn't see it, Ireland.
Yeah, I must have been.
This should be running on a reel at your house.
Maybe it will be after I track it down.
So I guess it got the guys' attention.
Oh, Haley Steinfeld's in it. Josh Allen's girlfriend.
Well, I mean, I thought it was originally totally gratuitous, and then it turns out to be about breast cancer awareness, and I'm like, oh, all right, that makes total sense.
Yeah. They could do it. They could do that without showing boobs.
Well,
yeah, but it's better with boobs. Most things are better with boobs.
They were trying to grab everybody's attention, right?
Well, that'll do it.
By the way, I think it's very weird of all the people at the radio station that could have won the Super Bowl Squares contest. That Mark Cates won. Mark Cates, who is...
Oh, this is...
What?
This ad's great.
The boobs ad?
Yeah.
I told you. I don't know how you missed that ad.
I don't either.
Yeah. You should download that. Take it home tonight.
Show
it on the plane.
It may be what happens when you get an email from me. This
exactly
will roll.
Yeah. I thought the Super Bowl was fun. There's something about it. Even though I didn't care about the game, and even though it wasn't a good game, there is this sense that it is the one time when everybody is doing the same thing. It's a gigantic communal experience that we're all part of, and that doesn't happen very often.
Out of 330 million people in America, how many think watch the game? They always come up with a number. It's less than we always think.
Yeah, but it's always around like 60 million, right?
That's not very much when you think
it's more like 100 and something million.
The rating is like
119
million out of 340?
Yeah, 2023 Super Bowl had 114 million. That was the highest rating. I don't know if there are ratings in yet. On
DeAndre, you got my wine yet?
The wine did not show.
No, the wine is not shown. Sasha texted me today saying, and somebody signed for it named N. Martin. There is no N. Martin that works here.
It is so weird.
This is a wine heist.
Yeah.
We think it is possible.
Oh, look at DeAndre.
Here's
Fly,
DeAndre
Eagles, fly.
with his Eagles cape.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Look, he brought his Eagles blankie.
Pepe, pick your Eagles.
There you go.
There you go.
And so you got more
Philadelphia
gear.
DeAndre, you were pulling for the Eagles, but did the game shock you how easy it was?
Sit down.
Yeah, you're good.
Sit down. Yeah.
There's no
DeAndre
chair.
Hawkins, our associate producer from the afternoon
The game
show.
did surprise me, not going to lie to you. I thought Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs match was going to work out a little bit. But I must tell you, that front four, that defensive line that the Eagles did,
When did you know it was over?
When the play action for Devontae Smith, when he caught that one. When
The bomb. Me too.
Yeah.
That made it 24-0. You didn't think it was over before then?
No, it was 34-0.
Oh, well, 34-0. Then you thought the game was over?
Michael's famous for putting games in the refrigerator, and then they come back and win, the other team.
See, people were tweeting at me like, yeah, this game's in the refrigerator. I was like, don't tweet at me. We're not going to do the refrigerator.
At 17-0, I thought they were still alive.
You're not supposed to say that ever. And you know what? The linebackers were playing.
The linebackers, both sides of the field. Everything was great, man. Everything was good.
There you go.
Can't complain.
Yeah, good for you, man. We're happy for you.
You guys going to repeat or what?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Really?
We'll see. No, the answer is no.
I'm just enjoying this one right now.
Where does this put Jalen Hurts among the quarterback elite in the league? Is he in the top 4 now? Top 5 for sure?
I think he's. I still consider him top 10. There's still
top 10.
There's still a lot of quarterbacks in this league as far as yards and statistics wise who have more.
I agree with DeAndre. He is
Jalen
between
Hurts.
5 and 10.
5 and 10.
See, a lot of
really.
People, see, a lot of people give Jalen Hurts a lot of he gets a little backlash in the media and stuff like that. But he's a winner. He's a winner. He's a game manager. He does things that you need to do to win games.
Actual
quarterbacks? The top 4, without question, are Burrow, Mahomes, Lamar, and Josh Allen.
Agreed.
You don't think he's 5th? Who's better than Jalen Hurts other than those 4? Can you think of anybody? I can't. The way he can use his legs, his head, the way he can throw.
5 and 10, I agree.
Really?
Yeah, between 5 and 10. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
think so
quarterbacks in this
too.
league, man. I mean, Jaden Daniels he's on the come up right now as well. So.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is definitely in the conversation. You've got Josh Allen in the top four,
Top four,
right?
for sure. We know the big four.
You could definitely make a case for. You could make a case for Jalen Hurts.
Yes, I think he's fine.
As the fifth best
I think
quarterback
he is
in the NFL.
That's solidified
we'll see.
yesterday.
If he keeps winning like this with this Eagles team, he might
He's
be top
26,
5.
and all them boys are young.
He's got a lot of time. He's got a lot of time.
Yes, he does. Congrats, DeAndre. He'll be insufferable.
Hey, when we come back, the odds for next year's Super Bowl are out. Let's see if you guys can figure out who it's.
They better not have my Ravens up there.
Yeah,
well, they're great until they're not.
You're saying Ravens, and then you change. You wish it was.
He's off the Ravens now.
Oh,
he's off the Ravens.
Pepe, how much time
as
to
soon
watch
as
him
one of his
gag?
guys loses, he cuts.
That's
him
it. I'm done.
4 years in a row.
All right, we'll be right back. Mason in Ireland, Pepe's here, Michael's here. We're getting ready for some LUKA magic tonight at Crypto. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you're hiring or if you're looking for a job, you got to use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps qualified candidates fill roles fast, and right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter uses powerful matching technology to quickly find and send you the most qualified people for your roles. How quick? 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. So go to that site and use it for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com.
ESPN LA and Beverly Hills Ortho are teaming up because we want to know who's smiling in SoCal. Go to ESPNLA.com and nominate who you think is making LA a better place. Could be a mentor, a teacher, a coach, a good Samaritan, or you could nominate yourself. You could win prizes like sweet tickets, Sonic Care electric toothbrushes, whitening treatment, or the grand prize, Invisalign. Enter now at ESPNLA.com, and remember, you're always smiling at Beverly Hills Ortho.
one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football. 710 ESPN.
Oh, Mahomes is the best. Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes. How do you think I feel? I'm the king.
Oh, never gets old. Pepe Mantilla.
He's out of control.
The champion of the day. So let's take a shot.
All right, who's favored to win next year? Super Bowl next year. Odds are out.
Well,
be the Eagles.
I would imagine Kansas City's still the favorite.
Nope, Eagles.
Eagles, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Kansas City number 2?
6.5 to 1. Number 2 is Michael's Baltimore Ravens, 7 to 1.
Oh, yeah.
There they go again.
Number 3, Buffalo Bills, 7.5 to 1.
Okay.
Kansas City, 7.5 to 1.
Yeah.
Rounding out the top 5 are Detroit at 8 to 1. And San Francisco is 6th at 13 to 1.
San Francisco?
Your Rams, Mace, tied with the Chargers at 22 to 1.
Oh, we're going to shock the world.
Ooh. Why would you favor the Niners over the Rams?
Yeah, didn't I just say I saw Deebo Samuel is asking out of San Francisco. He's the guy that always kills us when we play him.
Cowboys 66 to 1. Okay. 9th place, the Commanders, 20 to 1.
Yep.
Buccaneers.
Okay.
40 to 1.
Yeah.
All right. That's okay. 30 to 1 Broncos. It's not bad.
Broncos are a good value at that point.
Raiders will be at the bottom. Giants and Titans are the 2 longest odds to win it. 200 to 1. Raiders 150 to 1, along with the Browns and the Saints.
Yeah. Some of these teams, like the Browns, are never going to win.
Hey, they're going to get after Cam Ward or Shador Sanders.
The Jets are never going to win. They've never won. They never will.
Well, they cut bait with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron
today.
Rodgers. Now, Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders makes so much sense. Bergman, don't you think? Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders for 1 year?
See, for 1 year, I will take basically any quarterback. If it's Aaron Rodgers, fine by me.
You'll be surprised who I want to take. Derek Carr. Derek Carr's available for 1 year. Why not?
I mean, I'll do it. We've already been through that road before.
Right.
Do you really want to go down that path again?
You've watched Aaron Rodgers for the last 2 years. Who'd you rather
I mean,
have,
he
Aaron
put up
Rodgers
still.
or Derek Carr?
I think he still put up like 3,500 yards
he did
or 4,000
put up a lot of yards.
Like,
yeah,
he put up a lot of yards.
But he was behind all season long, so all they had to do was throw and throw and throw.
Yeah, but I mean, look, if we want to have Aaron Rodgers for 1 year, we need a quarterback, no matter what. You're right, Ireland. They need a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if Aaron Rodgers wants
for 12 months.
Yep.
But no one wants to listen.
I can't see Rodgers being the Raiders quarterback anyway because Devontae Adams is not coming back, and I assume them two want to play together.
Yeah, but
or is he going to stay in?
Well,
New
as
York?
of right now, I don't know that.
I guess he's
he
going to
may be under contract. He's going to have to stay.
Yeah. He had 3,897 yards with the Jets last year.
If I was the Raiders, I'd go after Justin Fields.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd go after Justin Fields as a good developmental guy. He's a guy I would love to have in my roster because I know, and Russell Wilson is not out of the question, I don't think, for the Raiders either.
Yeah, I mean, for 1 year, just a real quarterback. I don't even care who it is anymore.
Well, it would reunite Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson. Didn't they butt heads in Seattle?
Yeah, I guess they did butt heads.
Yeah, they had a falling out.
But it's Brady calling the shots in Vegas.
In Vegas,
so,
yeah.
You know, there might be room.
By the way, that was one thing I noticed about Brady yesterday is multiple times he said, yeah, well, when we talked to Chris Jones and Kellen Moore told me and Vic Fangio said, all of those conversations that he was allowed to have during the course of the week because they lifted the so-called Brady rules. I thought it made him better. He had some insight more than usual. I think a lot of times because of he's not allowed to talk to players or coaches or facilities or any of that stuff. I think he's like calling games with one arm tied behind his back.
Do you guys think that the fact that his salary is out there works against him? that everybody knows he's making $37 million to call games for Fox.
Yeah.
I don't think it helps him.
I think it also hurts him that he was.
I think people root for Kevin Burkhardt, his partner, because Burkhardt kind of inherited the throne from Joe Buck and worked his way up, and we don't know what he's making. But Brady is being paid more than anyone has ever been paid.
Yeah.
Did you hear? Did you hear Brady try to explain to you what milking the clock meant? At the end of the game, he's like,
is there someone who doesn't know what milking the clock means?
According to Brady, no, they don't know, because he explained what milking the clock was. At the end. This is what we call milking the clock. Thank you.
There are a lot of casual fans watching, so maybe they don't
That
know.
is true.
There is a lot of casual fans, but milking the clock, that's in every sport.
No, I'm sorry, Greg, but during the Super Bowl, you have a lot of people that only watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Greg.
Nobody knows what milking the clock is. A lot of the casual fans are like, what is milking the clock?
I don't think anybody asked.
Casual
what
fans
is
are
milking
like, are they milking the clock?
I was very
They're not watching the
surprised
end of the game.
by what Fox did with the post-Super Bowl spot. You know,
what did they do? No.
Do you even know what they ran?
No, I turned it off.
Do any of you guys know?
I know.
No.
I know.
Rob Lowe's game show, The Floor.
Oh, the floor. Yeah, that's.
They always do that, don't they?
You know that you take whatever you think your best show is and you put it on after the Super Bowl. That's their best show.
Well, it gets ratings. That's the thing.
That show is really good.
Oh, Pepe, it's not
I really like it.
Shut up.
I really like it.
Pepe.
Have you ever
You like The Floor?
I can't comment
I like
on it.
The
I've only
Wall.
watched it for about 10 minutes.
There's a show called The Floor and a show called The Wall.
Pepe, I think when they had the Super Bowl 2-3 years ago, they put the Masked Singer on afterwards.
Yeah, they did.
Pepe would be a great masked singer, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be awesome.
You would be awesome as the masked singer.
Yeah, what would you sing, Pepe? Feliz
What's
Navidad?
your, Pepe, do you like karaoke? What's your karaoke song?
No, I don't do karaoke.
How about Shabuzi? Do a little Shabuzi.
Yeah, do some Shabuzi.
What about living La Vida Loca?
By the way, and he's got to dress up like you're a bumblebee or a flamingo or something like that. And then they finally hey, it's Pepe Mantilla.
Like a bull.
Yeah, and there is a
bull,
show.
yeah.
Brian, correct me. I'm not making that up. There is a show called The Wall, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's
It's a
The
trivia
Wall
show.
Yeah,
too.
that's LeBron's company.
And does
that one.
That's an excellent show. I do see that before Saturday Night
That's
Live a lot of the time.
Chris Hardwick.
He's terrific. He's really, really
So we got
great.
the wall, the floor.
What
else
is
we need?
left?
We need the
What-
roof.
We had the
roof.
chair. Remember, there was
Have you
something called
watched
the
the
chair.
floor?
Yeah, I've seen it.
We've got the
It's
chair,
pretty
the
good.
wall, the
They're clearly running out of
yeah.
ideas.
When's the roof happen?
Right.
I like rug.
The rug.
I like lamp.
Yeah, lamp.
I like the floor.
Brick, are you just looking at things around the room and naming
I
them?
like lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next for you, more of what we're doing. You got. I think we're just screwing around today, right?
Right on.
Actually, you know
It's
what?
Luka's debut.
Let's all call our shots on what Luka's line will be tonight.
All right, I've got it.
I've got
a
the
good
correct
feel for
answer,
it.
and I think I will explain it to you next. Pepe, you got something in mind?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes.
A little bit more enthusiastic.
Yeah, Pepe, wake up. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's time to talk a little Hyundai. So I love my Hyundai. I've been driving it now for over a year. Terrific car. I went and I tried out all of the different Hyundai models when I started working with these guys. So I drove the Ioniq 6. Man, oh man. If you're looking for an EV, long driving range, cutting-edge technology, the Ioniq 6 is for you. And, of course, the Sonata is terrific, really stylish car. If you want to go SUV, the Santa Fe. I love my Hyundai. I drive the Elantra. It is spectacular. And as always, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty, 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Add more joy to every journey in a brand new Hyundai. Visit buyhyundai.com or see your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Travis Rogers and DeMarco Farr.
Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. after Greeny. The Lakers throttled the Clippers. They throttled the Knicks. They throttled the Celtics. They're doing it not just because LeBron is out of his mind again, which he is, not just because LUKA is going to come here and add an offensive level that they, will certainly take advantage of.
Can't wait to see.
They're rebounding and playing defense, and they're flying around.
This is our normal reaction to Laker basketball. We just forgot for a while.
Years.
Usually you watch this team and have a level of excitement. It's fun to watch them. It used to be fun to watch them. The last couple years,
it's been a minute.
It's been a minute that we forgot how to really appreciate what we're seeing. And that's the thing. Are you going to go ahead and put a ring on it? But, are you going to trust what you're seeing is not just a fluke, not just a streak? or is this what this team is?
I'm starting to think it might be what they are.
Weekday mornings at 9 a.m.
It's Travis and DeMarco
on 710 ESPN.
ESPN LA and Beverly Hills Orthodontics are teaming up because we want to know who's smiling in SoCal. Go to ESPNLA.com and nominate who you think is making LA a better place. This can be a mentor, a teacher, a coach, a good Samaritan, a youngster who brightens your day. Tell us who's smiling and you could win some awesome prizes like sweet tickets from ESPN LA, Sonic Care electric toothbrushes, whitening treatment, and a grand prize of Invisalign from Beverly Hills Ortho. Enter now at ESPNLA.com and remember you're always smiling at Beverly Hills Orthodontics.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Next Gen is the official AC, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. That's right. Next Gen is the absolute best in the biz with thousands of 5-star reviews to prove it. Clogged drain? No problem. Call Next Gen today to book your $88 drain cleaning. That's right. For just $88, you'll receive a professional drain cleaning to keep your home flowing smoothly all season long. Call 833-3-NEXT-GEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN for your $88 drain cleaning.
NEXGEN. Call 833-3NEXTGEN.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs, with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles, and we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
Day after the Super Bowl, getting ready for LUKA's debut as a Laker. This from Dave McMenamin. LeBron's camp took notice of how quickly the Lakers traded picks to appease Luka Doncic, while LeBron had wanted to the same for years. What is clear is that Doncic will have a say, and it wasn't lost on LeBron's camp that Pelinka prioritized Doncic's request.
Are you trying to start something, Mace?
No, I'm Dave McMenamin. I'm literally reading what Dave McMenamin said.
Yeah, I don't
know. But the Lakers traded all sorts of picks,
Correct.
with LeBron. They traded the whole team
for
Westbrook.
But don't you think the partnership is now with Luka's team as opposed to with LeBron's team? Because we're building for what comes after.
Yeah, right. He's 25.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and wasn't the whole Westbrook thing, didn't LeBron and AD want Russ?
Yeah, over Buddy Hield and something
else.
else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's not like they didn't try and appease LeBron, too.
Okay. Much to do about nothing, McMenamin.
All right,
Stop
so
trying
here's
to
what
stir
I
up
think
trouble.
is going to happen with Luka tonight.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
I think he's going to play.
Oh, duh.
Well,
it's not a lock.
He's listed as probable. He's upgraded from questionable to probable.
Michael always thinks they're playing. You thought
Michael-
LeBron was playing the other night after they announced LeBron was out?
He's got Luka in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
That's right.
Michael, are you supposed to be
But I
doing
think
the
he's going to
special
have a
effects?
minute limit.
Okay.
And so I'm going to go 19 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists.
So you do have him on a minutes limit.
Yeah, I think he's going to play about 20 to 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's well below season average.
Yeah.
22,
19, 5, and 6.
22, 12 assists, 7 rebounds for me.
Okay.
24-7-7. Points.
Yeah.
27-7-11.
Wow.
So you think he's just going to hit his averages?
Yes, that's basically his year. That's almost exactly his averages.
Write it down. 24-7-7.
So you could be
Pepe, you write it down. I'm not writing your stuff down.
No,
I'm just writing my stuff down.
Yeah, but if you want to keep a record of whatever.
I'm the king. I want to be right. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that.
He's right one time.
Yeah, one time.
Okay,
now he thinks he's Einstein.
You write everything down.
Stephen Hawking over here.
Yeah. I thought he was telling the future. Yeah.
Bergman, what do you think? Line for Luka tonight.
22, 8, and 9.
So everybody's like, if he is on a minutes limit, you guys are on it for sure.
All right. So
22, 8, and 9 is a really good game.
By the way, but it's like below his season averages.
Still has LeBron and AR.
Oh yeah, no, true, exactly.
Yeah, I think he's going to wade into the pool rather than jump in and do a cannonball. You know. Yeah, right. All right, here's something from Mary McNamara, who covers the media for the LA Times.
Okay.
She writes, this year's Super Bowl commercials did not live up to the hype.
I told you.
And the hype may be part of the problem. Yep. In the last 2 decades, Super Bowl commercials have taken a life of their own, competing for next-day water cooler / internet anointment as fiercely as the two teams taking on the field. But this year, they didn't do it. Mm-hmm. Nobody's talking about the commercials. It may take a while for it to catch on. Like some of these spots will catch on like later down the road.
They keep running them over and over again, yeah.
She like the ones we liked, Hellman's Mayonnaise, Michelob Ultra.
That was the pickleball hustler ad. Yeah, I like that one the best.
Seal as an actual and rather frightening seal.
I thought that was disturbing to me. Yeah, that and the cowboy hat head was terrible. That was awful.
What do you guys think the seal ad was for? Can anybody tell me?
Something to drink?
It was for, wait a minute. Whoa, it was for Mountain Dew.
Yep. See, I don't remember it was for Mountain Dew, so that ad didn't work on me.
What was the cowboy hat head for?
That was for Fubo or Tubi?
Tubi.
Tubi. Yeah, that was a
Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson's ad was for what?
That one I can't tell you.
They were on some kind of conveyor belt.
Yep, it's something called Agent Force. I don't even know what Agent Force is.
What is Agent Force? I think that's a movie coming out this year. Is Agent Force a movie? There were not big movie ads this year.
They had what was it? The
Marvel one, which I've never even heard of those guys.
Well, they were
Park
in
7.
They got one for Jurassic
Black
Park.
Widow.
Greg.
Black Widow. They kind of teased that. The Thundermans, or I think it was.
Greg, you have one Super Bowl spot. You're paying $8 million for it.
Yeah.
I let you decide when it's going to air. When do you air it?
I would air it.
You have first pick of any slot.
I would air it in the first commercial, the first quarter.
I would too.
Yep.
Because if what happened in the game happens, everyone's checked out by the second half. I thought that game was over at halftime.
Yeah.
The first or the second quarter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you never want it. But the fourth quarter is where they charge the most money.
They do? Why?
Because they think that's when the game's on the line.
Oh.
But I would take it in the first quarter.
By the way, according to USA Today's ad meter, the winning ad was called First Delivery. It was about, remember those Budweiser horses left the barn, and then there was one baby horse, and then one beer can rolled away, and he kicked the beer. No? Nobody?
No.
I remember that.
You remember?
Okay,
it?
so
it was like a sweet ad.
The other thing we talk about all the time is it worth paying a celebrity endorsement?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if we even remember what people were doing. Kevin Costner was doing an ad for what?
Yellowstone.
No,
he was going on like
he was on
or
with
something.
somebody.
No, he was by himself in the mountains.
Yeah, no.
That's what I thought it was Yellowstone.
Harrison Ford.
What was the Kevin Costner? Do you
I don't
know?
know.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a show. It's like a new show. He's going from like Yellowstone to Yosemite or something.
That's
That's right. It was
Yellowstone to
something he's
Yosemite.
doing on Fox Nation. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be Yosemite Sam.
Martha Stewart showed up twice. Does anybody know what she showed up for?
She was dancing or something, right? In some kind of
There were
computer.
two different ads.
I do not even.
Skechers. Michael got one, and the other one was for Uber Eats.
Yeah, I do not recall Martha Stewart
McConaughey
at all.
also showed up twice, once for Agent Force and once for Uber Eats. Matthew McConaughey. Harrison Ford showed up for another car company, right? Like, it wasn't Ford. He goes, even though my last name's Ford, I like.
It was Jeep.
Jeep.
Yeah.
That's where that was it.
By the way, Agent Force is an an AI-powered assistant, personal assistant. That's what he was advertising for.
Like a robot?
Yeah, like a robot assistant.
So
looks a human?
No. It's just, I think it's on your phone.
Dan Levy, I actually know what he showed up for.
Yeah, he does homes.com. I find those ads annoying. And I like Dan Levy, and I like, is it Heidi Gardner?
Yeah.
But I think the ads are annoying, yeah.
I just thought they were commercial people.
Dove's These Legs campaign for body positivity among girls and women.
Is this one of these ones where you spray all over yourself because you stink or whatever? That's like the new thing.
Oh, yeah.
Is like, isn't it like Mando? Is that one of them?
They pay
full body deodorant.
They
is a
pay
thing
that
now.
much money for that?
$8 million.
So McNamara feels it's disappointing given the rare and expensive opportunity of the Super Bowl that no company managed to break through with an ad that people will be talking about for days. That's true. What ad are we talking about? For days. The boobs ad.
The boobs ad, yeah, which you didn't even notice.
Right. It's called the boobs ad?
Yeah, it's called the boobs ad.
It's for breast cancer awareness.
Yeah,
wow.
and
it's just a bunch of jiggling.
You know, Peppy, just look up boobs.
Yeah, literally.
Google boobs.
I Googled it, and it said barrage of boobs steals Super Bowl show.
Okay, Ireland, this is a big week because Saturday Night Live celebrates its 50th anniversary on Sunday. So everybody is doing it. Here are some of the people, obviously cast members. Jimmy Fallon is going to be there, Amy Poehler, Martin Short, Steve Martin, Adam Driver, Seth Meyers, Kristen Wiig, Miley Cyrus, Io Adibri, Paul Simon, Tom Hanks, Jane Curtin, Bad Bunny, Chris Rock, Will Ferrell, Will Forte, Tina Fey, on and on and on. It is going to be, and some of the originals are there, like
I
Lorraine
wonder if
Newman.
Jay Moore got invited.
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah, I'll ask him. I'll ask him tonight.
Aykroyd is not on this list.
Really?
Interestingly, yeah. Neither is Bill Hader.
What about Jane Curtin?
Oh, Bill Hader's got to be.
He's got to be there.
Yeah.
Jane Curtin's not on there?
Jane Curtin is on there, yeah. Kate McKinnon, of course. Dave Chappelle is going to be there. Kim Kardashian's going to be there.
She hosted once.
Paul McCartney. Peyton Manning is going to be there.
She's hosted twice.
Chevy Chase on there?
You know what? Chevy Chase is not. Oh, yes, he is. He is on the list.
Yeah, you got to invite him, even though no one likes him.
Yeah,
Really?
interestingly, no, Timberlake. That's a good call.
No, what do you do?
He's the most disliked person in Hollywood.
Oh, my God. He's a jackass.
Yeah.
Such an awful
like,
person.
Every single person that's worked with him says bad stuff about him.
He's like you, but worse.
Really?
Yeah, he's just. I've interviewed him. He's not a good person.
He is insufferable. Boy, you're on one today. You've gone X-rated twice in the same show.
Twice.
You almost called him a Cheney.
Yeah.
No, he did call him a Cheney.
Yeah. All right, so it's Game of Games time. Now,
Pumpery Alive!
Today, the champion,
yes,
Pepe Mantilla, has got a game.
Somebody Google 1930s actresses.
Oh, God, here we go. Claudette Colbert
Gina
for the win.
Lollobrigida.
Yep. Greta Garbo. Oh, look. ESPN potpourri questions. Even Michael can answer.
Oh, wow.
I question that.
Thank you,
I
so
question that.
Easy.
So, Game of Games
you
is...
read the back of the envelope, too.
It is better to remain silent and appear foolish than to speak and remove all doubt.
You.
Oh, that's Michael. Got it. All right, we'll do Game of Games coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you're thinking about selling your house, Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, no commissions, no open houses, no costly repairs. With Seller's Advantage, they'll make you a fair, competitive cash offer with no surprises. Check out what one of their sellers had to say. Quote, Seller's Advantage was a lot easier, faster, and more rewarding than listing my house. I worried about getting a low offer, but theirs matched the value I was hoping for and was much higher than the competitors. They gave me time to decide. The process was friendly, fast, and anxiety-free. I highly recommend Seller's Advantage, end quote. Call Seller's Advantage today at 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-AS-IS. That works out to 888-390-2747 or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
When it comes to the NBA, Lakers and LUKA, Sedano is all over it.
Luka Doncic, the newest member of the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, it's been a whirlwind the last couple of days or whatnot with you. What are you most excited about, though, playing with the Lakers?
I mean, just playing for the Lakers. You come here, you can see all the names, all the legends that play here. You see the trophies, so it's a big motivation just to be here.
The home of the Lakers, LUKA and Sedano and Cap is 710 ESPN.
You never expect a Hail Mary pass to win and end the game or getting into an accident. Hey, it's Trav with DeMarco.
Only one all-star defense team you can call to defend you. The personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000.
Don't get sacked by others. Joseph will help you achieve the maximum compensation you deserve. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let Joseph and his team score a touchdown for you.
Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. And All-Star Weekend is almost here, and Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching your favorite players during the game and the Saturday night events like the 3-point contest. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. Prize Picks also invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Download the app today. Use the code TRAV to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TRAV, T-R-A-V, for first-time users. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Ticket Thursday alert. Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, Billy Strings, and Sierra Hall all live at the Hollywood Bowl for the Outlaw Music Festival on May 16th. Tickets are on sale now, but you can win yours right here. This Ticket Thursday on ESPN LA, we're hooking up listeners with 4 pairs of tickets to see these legendary artists take the stage. Tune in Thursday for your cue to call and win. The Outlaw Music Festival, May 16th. Willie, Dylan, Billy Strings, Sierra Hall. Presented by Live Nation. Don't miss it.
Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination for basketball and hockey this season. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every one-timer and buzzer-beating 3 live and in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Don't miss out. Visit vividseats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
When it comes to protecting my family's future, I want a life insurance company that's at the top of their game. That's why I got same-day coverage through Ethos. There was no paperwork, no waiting around, and no medical exam. I just answered a few health questions online, and Ethos set me up with a $3 million policy for about $2 a day. Go to tryethos.com and get it done today. That's TRYETHOS.com. TRYETHOS.com. Sample rates as a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male. Billed monthly.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com. Call Jacob. Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle. Call Jacob. Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time. And returning champion Pepe Mantilla has got the game today. The only guy here who picked the Eagles to win the Super Bowl yesterday. He's got an envelope with the potpourri. And Pepe, can you tell us anything about this potpourri?
Oh, what I want to say right now is Alex Garcia from downstairs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The last time that I was here, he said, I'm also think that Philadelphia is going to win.
Oh, so Alex, the security guard, also had it now.
Dynamite drop-in money.
Okay. So,
all right, Pepe, what do we got?
So, potpourri.
Okay. Yeah, potpourri. Yeah.
Begin, please.
It says it all.
Okay, so
Make
pay
it current,
attention,
please.
okay?
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
This first question was suggested to me by Michael Roth.
Okay.
He always listens to the station.
Michael is a big listener, yeah.
Michael will be there tonight. He's there for all big events at Crypto.com.
We love
Arena.
Michael. He looks terrific, by the way.
LA Live.
Yep.
Where did John Elway go to high school? Granada Hills High, Woodland Hills High, or Van Nuys High.
All right, Brian.
Van Nuys High.
Greg.
Woodland Hills.
Mace.
I'll try Granada Hills.
I'll also say Granada Hills. Michael.
I think it is Granada.
Who is it, Pepe?
It is Granada.
All right, Mason, Ireland, and Michael on the board.
I live there.
Okay, next question.
Mm-hmm.
You guys always complain about all actors?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one you should know.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
What is the real name of Meryl Streep? Marion Streep, Louise Marie Streep, or Mary Louise Streep?
I thought her name was Streep.
That's what he said.
He said strip.
Okay, Michael. One more, and you'll be
one more, and you'll be docked.
All right, Greg.
B.
What's B, Pepe?
It's Louise Marie Streep.
Okay, Mace.
A.
What's A, Pepe?
Marion Streep.
I'll go C. What's C?
Mary Louise Streep.
Michael?
I'm going A. I don't even remember.
Going A. Brian?
B. Louise Mary.
All right, it's an A, B, or C?
It's C.
C! Did anyone else get
you
it?
guys going to complain about...
Nobody's complaining.
No, I'm not complaining. I got it right.
You were just confused.
It's not her real name, but okay. Her real last name is Gummer.
No.
Yes, it is.
That's her married name.
Mary Louise Streep.
Okay.
Her maiden name is Streep.
This you all should know.
Okay.
What is the capital of Slovenia?
Oh.
Ljubljana, Maribor, or Koper?
Mace.
Ljubljana.
Mason said that with conviction. I have no idea. I'll go Ljubljana. Michael.
It is Luby.
Brian.
Yes, Luby.
Greg.
I mean, obviously, Luby.
It is Luby.
By the way, also Luca's hometown. Luca was born
By
in
the
Luby.
way, Mace, did you know?
Yes.
Okay, you did know?
Because I did a Luca game last week, so I
I
learned
knew
a bunch
it too.
about him.
Okay, so I've got... Greg, are you keeping this too? I've got
No.
Ireland with 3, Mason with 2, and everybody else with 1.
I got 2.
You got 2. Okay. All right, here we go.
Okay. How many Oscar nominations has Meryl Streep had? Including the ones where she won the Oscar.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, are we guessing?
20,
Okay.
21, or 22?
This one's me. I will go 22. Michael?
20.
Brian?
21.
Greg?
22.
Mace?
21.
It is 21.
21.
right.
Mace. Did anyone else get it besides Mason?
Brian.
Brian. Okay, so Mace 3, Ireland 3, Brian 2, Michael 2, Greg 1. Here we go.
Okay, next. In what album of the Beatles is the song The Night Before? Revolver, Help, or Rubber Soul?
Michael?
Say it again.
Oh, you can't.
We don't.
No,
We don't
you're not
say
allowed
things
to.
again.
We don't say it again. So you have to guess A, B, or C.
I didn't even hear the question.
Well, you're not listening.
The question was which one this
Oh
song
my God,
appears
Michael!
on what
Pay
Beatles
attention.
album.
And what's the song?
You can
Oh
say
my
that-
God, we don't repeat
The
it
night
anymore.
Like A, B, or C.
Oh, I'll go 8.
Brian,
Help.
Greg,
Rubber Soul.
Mace.
Rubber Soul.
I'm going Rubber Soul.
It is Help.
It is
Oh.
help.
So what was that? A, B, or C?
B.
Oh, that was B. So Brian, you got it right. So Brian tied for lead now. All right, here we go.
Next one. That album included the song Act Naturally. Who wrote that song? Johnny Russell and Bonnie Morrison, Buck Owens and Ray Price, or Ray Price and Roy Clark?
Jeez. I didn't remember the name.
Brian.
Clark.
There's 2 Clarks.
There's 2 Clarks.
C.
C. Clark. C.
Greg.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of the names, so B.
Mace.
It's obviously C.
Which one was Buck Owens? Was that B?
B.
I'll go B. Michael?
C.
It is A.
Did anyone get it?
No.
No.
Nobody knows the actual names that he said.
Yeah.
Names. Remember.
I mean, this song is in the album, but the Beatles didn't write that song.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's
no, I
interesting.
get that part of it. Yeah.
You just have like 2 names. He was
Yeah, it's so many names. All right.
Where was Joe DiMaggio born? Moraga, California, Martinez, California, or Vallejo, California?
Greg.
Vallejo.
Mace.
Vallejo.
Why not? Vallejo. Michael.
Moraga.
Brian.
Vallejo.
Martinez.
Nobody.
Oh, nobody got that.
I knew he was from San Francisco, but I didn't know what small town he was from up there. All right, how many are left?
Too many.
4.
Okay, 4 left.
Yes.
Here we
All right.
This is very easy.
go. Okay.
Okay.
What
good.
is the capital of Slovakia?
Slovakia, yeah.
Slovakia. Moravia, Mesto, or Bratislava?
Michael.
C.
Brian.
B.
B. Greg.
just because I used to say it a lot. Bratislava.
Mace.
B.
I will go B.
B is Mesto. The answer is Bratislava.
Bratislava.
Got it? Okay.
He says it a lot,
All
apparently.
right,
when I was younger.
There are 3 left. Pepe?
I got it too.
Yeah.
All right, you got to choose. So then
No,
there's
four.
Okay, there's a
All right.
4-way tie for first. All right, here we go. Go for it, Pepe.
Who wrote The Night of the Iguana? It's a playwright. Eugene O'Neill, Arthur Miller, or Tennessee Williams?
Brian.
Williams.
Greg.
Arthur Miller.
Mace.
Tennessee Williams.
I'll go Eugene O'Neill. Michael.
Who's the other one?
You can't ask.
Oh, Williams.
Who wrote it, Pepe?
Tennessee Williams.
Yes.
Okay, Michael
Am I out
got
yet?
it.
I did know that one.
America, there are 3 left.
Brian got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Greg, you're still alive. I know, unfortunately.
What's the actual score?
All right.
I go B the rest of the way.
Mason 4, Michael 4, Brian 4, Ireland 3, Bergman 2.
Okay, so everybody's
everybody's
alive.
in it.
Okay.
Where was Jim Kelly, the great quarterback for the Bills, born? Miami, Florida, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or Trenton, New Jersey?
Jim Kelly will go with one of the leaders, Michael.
Oh, I know this for a fact. Pittsburgh.
Brian.
Pittsburgh.
Greg.
B.
Mace.
Pittsburgh.
I'll go Pittsburgh.
It is Pittsburgh.
Yes,
Okay.
I knew that.
All right.
He
So-
came from that
Little-
area
yep.
where all the
Yeah,
quarterbacks
Johnny
came
Unitas,
from. Yeah.
All right, Greg, now you're out.
Oh, man.
Okay, everybody.
Better luck next time.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Greg got it.
Oh, did he? Then
I
you're
got
still
that one.
alive.
Oh, you're still alive then.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yay.
Sorry, you still get to play.
Okay, number 11.
3 left.
Who wrote the song Love Will Keep Us Together? You always talk about this song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Neil Sedaka, Neil Diamond, or Tony Tennille?
We need Mace. You go.
Neil Sedaka.
I think it is Neil Sedaka. Michael.
Sedaka.
Brian.
Sadaka.
Greg, you got to go different.
To Neil.
Who wrote it?
Sedaka.
Okay, now you're out, Greg. I'm 1 back. Everybody, the other 3 of you guys have 6, and I have 5.
This is the last
How many
question?
This is the last one.
Okay, so I got to go different.
Who's ahead?
Me.
Brian, Mace, and Michael all have 6, and I have 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Where was Natalie Wood born? San Francisco, California, Santa Monica, California, or San Jose, California?
Brian.
San Jose.
Mace.
Santa Monica.
Michael.
I think it is San Jose.
Pepe, what's the one nobody said? That's
Did
my.
anybody said Santa Monica?
Yeah, I said
Mason said Mike and the other
San
guys.
Francisco.
All right, so I'll say San Francisco. What's the answer?
San Francisco.
Oh, I'm in it. I'm in it. All
Ireland's
right,
in.
so you got a tiebreaker?
Tiebreaker?
Yeah.
4 ways.
Okay, now legit write something down this
Yeah,
time.
you got to write something
You
down.
got to write it down. You can't
Here.
just yell it out. Okay.
All right.
You,
Pepe, what do we
you have
got?
a pen, Michael?
Yeah, he's got one.
Okay.
Okay.
Brian, you got a pen?
Okay.
Okay. How many American Express cars were in force worldwide as of December 31st, 2023?
American Express cards.
American Express
Worldwide.
cards.
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
7 billion people in the world.
Okay.
So I'm going to guess.
Okay.
Don't say what you're going to
Yeah,
guess.
don't say. Okay, I got mine. Everybody, Brian, you got a number?
Yep.
Mace?
Yep.
Got a number? Michael, what'd you write? What? I can't read.
2.4 billion.
2.4 billion. Mace, what'd you write?
Too high. I say 105 million. That's probably too low.
All right. I said 722 million.
That's probably right.
Greg, Brian, what'd you write?
75 million.
All right, Pepe, what's the answer?
141.2 million.
Mace.
I think I got
You
that.
got it.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
You were the closest. You said 105.
Yep, 105.
All right, so Mason wins Potpourri. I think that may be the first time you ever won Potpourri.
It is a special moment. I'd like to give a short speech, if that's all right.
Sure, please do.
Yeah, do what. No, do what DeAndre Hopkins did. Blame the refs.
It's the refs.
Yeah.
You said those were easy questions?
No, those
They're
were
always
easy.
tough.
No, those were decently hard.
No, those are pretty tough.
That was a good
I mean,
game.
the Capitals were really easy.
Yeah, but the names, you mentioned like 20 different names.
There were so many names in that. You should,
All right,
you should make it shorter.
Here's an interesting thing. They just announced who's going to replace Anthony Davis in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
You guys want to guess?
I know it is.
No.
I know
You
it
know,
is.
so don't say
I
anything.
don't know.
All right. You want to guess?
Let's give him some hints.
Western Conference.
He's a guard. Eastern Conference guard.
Oh, Trey Young?
No, it's not.
It's
Then
not
you
Eastern.
don't-
It's
then you
Western
don't know
Conference.
who
I
it
was
is.
thinking of.
It's Western Conference.
What do you
Oh,
think?
wait. Okay.
Greg, what do you think?
Kyrie.
Boom.
Oh, there it is.
Hey,
there
okay.
it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking the Eastern Conference.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Take the Dallas guy. Keep Dallas from rioting.
Yeah, exactly.
And talking about the game of games, I was expecting more from the guy, what's his name,
Michael Thompson?
No, Michael
Roth?
Oh, Michael Roth.
No, Michael, the guy that had the game last time.
Radio Michael Fan. I thought Radio Michael Fan did a very nice job. I would give that game a good solid 6.5.
6.5?
Yeah, that's all right. Maybe a 6.
Yeah.
I'm missing. What do we have? I have Bergman 2, Ireland 1, Kaplan 1, and Mason 1. But who am I missing? I'm missing 1.
Maybe another one for me?
No.
I'm just taking a
No,
shot.
well, I mean, it's only the 10th, so you're fine.
I was expecting more from Radio Mike because he's always criticizing our game.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
And he's writing a review of this game right now.
I know.
He's not a big potpourri guy.
Okay.
All right, we're going to do some super crosstalk coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Don't miss Travis and DeMarco.
It's T-Raj and D-Far.
Are you going to say it's bright because Luka's white? You got to admit, when you saw Luka in that Laker uniform, like, damn, that's bright. I've never seen those colors.
Weekdays at 9 a.m.
on 710 ESPN.
When pain keeps what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News and World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game, avnergatt.com.
This February, the Genesis Invitational heads to Torrey Pines in San Diego. Be there when moments become legendary. The roars echo through the trees, and champions rise. The Genesis Invitational welcomes the world's best golfers, including Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, Colin Morikawa, and more to Torrey Pines February 13th through 16th for the Genesis Invitational. This is where legends are made. Get your tickets today at genesisinvitational.com.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles.
KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Cap to join Mason in Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk, presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
There he is. Everybody's in the house today. Shadano's here. Cappy's here.
Did we hit our Hispanic quota? You had to kick Pepe out?
Pepe.
As you know, George, I'm happy to go.
John's
If
always
Pepe
happy to leave.
If Pepe would like to come back,
There's always a seat
I have
for
one
Pepe.
foot out
By the way,
door at
who
all
brought
times.
those Oreos?
I don't know. I
They're
didn't
not
even
bad.
see the Oreos. Are they
Whatever
good?
they are.
They
whatever
double
flavor
stuffed?
No.
No.
But it's like
single stuffed?
Yeah, but it's like a different flavor. What is the flavor, Greg and Brian?
I think it has some caramel in it. Like, do you see it, Cappy? What does it say on the front there?
Cappy?
It says
Post
on it.
Malone.
Is it like
Okay, Post Malone.
Oh, it's Post Malone.
Oreos?
Oreos.
Are they? Okay.
Apparently. Post Malone's got his own
All right,
Oreos.
we've all predicted what we think Luka's going to do tonight, George. First of all, are you convinced Luka will play?
Listen, they got the shirts. He's probable. He's been upgraded to probable.
Yeah, the shirts.
Let me tell you something. We have moved mountains on Saturday and now Monday. He better play tonight.
What's the game before us tonight?
I don't even know.
Because whatever it is, it's
some college game.
It could be a 7-minute slide. I know that the tip is at 7:43.
And it's already so late.
It's Big Monday, so it's a Big 12 game, I'm assuming. So it's probably like a good
And
Big 12
Kansas
game.
and Kansas State is going to push us to 7:50.
Well, no, they were Saturday, so it's not that game. But they were definitely like, I didn't do the walk-off on Saturday because we needed to get to Dick Vitale, understandably.
Yeah.
Dick Vitale's
Well,
first game back.
it was a day game, too.
Yeah, Clemson versus Duke. So but we got off the air very quickly the other day.
How do you explain, George, how the Lakers go up 25 on a good Indiana team without LeBron and without Luka?
I think that, John, I've been around a lot of teams this year
They have
that's happened
figured
to.
something out defensively, I'm telling you. I don't know what it is. They keep taking the other team's best player out.
So let's tackle at large. I would say a number of games I've been at this year when the team that's at a deficit in regards to injury generally tends to compete very well or overachieves. And maybe that's some complacency, and maybe that's just they're playing hard. In regards to their defense, when I talked to JJ, he just said it's collaboration, like it's buy-in. It's not like they're so smart. They've got a game plan, but the guys are actually buying in to the game plan.
Well,
defensively.
it's definitely also personnel. DFS and Vando change
the length
things
helps.
a lot.
That's obvious,
yeah.
right? Rui, him, and but Vando, I mean, JJ and I, when he talked to me about it, he was like, he's only playing 12 minutes a night. So
he's everywhere when he plays.
Correct, but it's only 12 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not like he's playing an enormous amount of minutes at the moment.
You guys got to do some chair gymnastics over there.
Yeah,
to give
chair,
Cappy
move that chair there and move this chair here
Cappy.
and their
Taking my
chair
stuff
here
out.
there.
Sorry, buddy. Jeez.
Yeah, Cappy.
Just come over
Cappy
there, take
screwing
it over.
everything up. Go
Just,
figure.
Anyway,
It's a big-
so I got a funny story for you from that game on
Okay,
Saturday.
what happened?
So we're about to interview, we do the coaches. So we did JJ. We're walking over to Rick Carlisle's office. And Luka's over there. And Luka was
Talking
saying,
to Carlisle, who used to be
no,
his
it
coach?
wasn't.
Okay.
So he's talking to James Johnson, who was his teammate
Okay.
in Dallas.
The guy no one wants to fight.
No way. He will kick your ass. And but then Carlisle walks over, and they give each other a hug, and Luka says to him, "You're lucky I'm not playing today." And we started howling with laughter, and Rick kind of just nodded. He's like, "Well, good luck. Good luck. We won't see you today, but good luck." But it was just funny. He's ready to roll.
Yeah. Cappy, are you excited? It's a Monday. You're normally not here on Mondays. Well, I figured in a Hang on a second. DeAndre's
Microphone
going to
here.
do his
There
magic.
it is. I
There you
figured-
go.
You wanted to see the Utah Jazz?
I figured an event of this magnitude.
Yeah. John Collins?
Someone of my, stature.
Stature, yeah.
Walker
should
Kessler?
Absolutely be at a game like this tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, this game seems so big that are you really going,
I am.
Mace?
Yeah. I was there on Saturday.
He'll be there for at least a half.
Yeah.
That was my next question.
Let me just say 7:43
too
or
late
whatever
for you, huh?
time is so late to start a game. I was thinking about back east. When I was
Michael
growing
and I
up,
are in
back
favor
east,
of
it's
starting all games at 6.
It's
Me too.
11 o'clock at
Same.
night back east. It's like,
So when we go to the Central Time Zone, it's either great or terrible. Because we either start at 6:37
or
8:37.
8:45.
Yeah, something like that. Because the late game or the first game will go late. But when we get that 6:35 or 6:37, we're like, yeah.
Because if you
perfect.
get the first game of a doubleheader, there's no chance of a slide. They want to
Right.
get that thing moving.
Yeah.
That's the dream game.
Yeah.
But when you have the second game, we often do because we're on the West Coast. That's when you get screwed.
Mace, you went on Saturday. I saw your social media post.
Yes.
Were you solo on Saturday?
no, Juan was with me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
look at
Juan
that.
came with me.
Is that right?
How late did you hang in?
We hung in till a little past halftime.
And what
halftime.
motivated
you
that?
left?
Yeah.
So you didn't see how close the game got?
No, I saw it get closer as it went down the wire.
Right.
But
You
I
just weren't
was
there.
at home.
You're
in
already
the
home,
I was in
weren't
the
you?
massage chair.
Okay. By the
That's-
way, the
yeah.
massage chair.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you brought that up because yesterday for the Super Bowl, I went over to a buddy of mine's house.
Yep.
And he has this massage chair. And I don't know if it's the exact one you guys have.
Yep.
But this thing, you put your feet in it and your calves in it down at the bottom.
Yes.
And then you put your arms and your hands in it
In
to
it.
the
That's
side.
what, that's what we
This
got.
is what we have.
OMFG.
I know.
Yeah.
Until you sit in one, you don't know what you're missing.
So, and it does the zero, what is it called?
Zero gravity,
where
Okay.
it puts your- yeah.
Okay. So my question to you two fellas is this. You guys bought them new, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you kind of bought a group discount.
Yeah,
by
we got a
buying
group
two
I
of
can,
them?
I can get it for you.
Really?
Yeah.
For the same price you guys got it
I
for?
think so.
And you told everybody how much you paid
Yeah.
for it, right? How much?
It was retailing at about $12,000, and we got them for $5,200 each.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, because this friend of mine also told me that he'd gotten it through like the PGA Tour, and he'd gotten like this spectacular deal, but like 8 years. And the thing is like brand new. So I started thinking to myself, maybe I should look for one of these things like used online or something.
I would not go used
go
because
used.
then you lose the warranty.
Oh.
And if it goes out, they just
Plus,
come get it.
plus who knows who sent
Right.
it.
He has a 10-year warranty on it.
Right.
He's had
Yeah.
this thing for 8 years. The forearms, the calves, the
Cappy,
feet.
it's life-changing.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you
It's
one
like
of-
you have 5 different people working on you.
One of the coolest things, and Ireland, you haven't done this, but there are Bluetooth speakers.
Right.
So you
hook them up to your TV.
I hook up to the TV, and then the speakers are
Oh,
like
that's really
right
good.
there, and it's like you're completely wrapped up in the game.
So there was a girl who went in the chair before me because I said, hey, at halftime, I'm going to go hit the chair.
Yep.
She goes, oh, then I'm going to go hit it right now. And she had the whole thing warmed up, but there must also be like a heater component.
There is a
in
heater,
it.
yeah.
And you can turn it on or off.
Now, this woman, Mace, I was thinking about you yesterday because I think she would be great for the Culture Pop podcast.
Who is she?
Her name is Debbie Dunning. Does that name sound familiar?
She was on Home Improvement before
Yes,
Pamela Anderson.
I think maybe she was the after Pamela Anderson.
Well, I know at one point she was married to the volleyball player Steve
Right,
Timmons,
right.
who Jeannie was married to at one point.
Yeah, so her claim to fame is she's the Tool Time girl.
Tool Time girl,
Right.
yeah.
And she's a sweetheart. And she warmed that thing up for me.
Oh, that's nice
And I'll
of her.
tell you, man, when the halftime came, she was like, yo, Cap, let's go. You're in. I'm like, oh, Deb, you didn't have to get out of there. She's like, no, you said you wanted it for halftime. And so she zero gravitied me.
Now, is she a supermodel?
I don't know if I'd call her a supermodel.
No, but she was at one point.
I mean, she's still smoking, by the way.
Yeah, she looks beautiful.
I mean, she's hot.
Yeah,
You know?
nice.
I thought about you yesterday. I'm like,
So you were at a party?
I went to a party, believe it or
I
not.
thought you were hosting a party.
No, I mean, he's Rachel. Come on. He's got to.
Oh, so you are.
George.
George is right. George is right. Like the thing is I would have preferred to sit on the couch at home, and then Rachel's like, "No, I'd rather go to a party where there's some socializing going on and whatever." So then I show up at the party, and then she starts texting me, "Hey, I'm so tired. I don't think I want to come." I'm like, "Girl, I can't leave now because now I'm locked in."
Right.
Because the host is here, and by the way, I brought like Philly cheesesteaks for the world because I was rooting for Philadelphia.
Yeah, right.
And so now I'm locked in. I'm like, I can't leave. So you either have to come or we're not going to be together. She wound up coming over.
Yeah, there you go. Were
Yeah,
you
but
surprised?
you're right.
So this
You're right,
is it.
George.
George, here's another indicator that Luka is probably playing tonight. This from TMZ. Before Luka was traded for, you could get into this game at Crypto.com Arena for an average of $131. If you get close to the court, it would be more than that. If you go higher up, it would be less. But 131 average.
Right.
After it was announced that the game could be Luka's first, the average price has jumped to $358. So more than double what a normal game cost is now. The average price to get in tonight is over $350.
Wow.
By the way, the average price to get into a Clipper game, $41.
Nice.
That'll tell you the difference.
Mace, what are you going to do between now and 7:43?
I am going to crash at the East Central.
You going to use my room?
No. Got my own room.
I haven't even gone to my room.
Yeah,
yet.
I know. I got my own room.
I would have let you have my room.
I know, but I decided to get my own.
You
'cause
didn't
I
need
think
it.
that whole thing is weird.
No, but hold on.
It's so weird for me to use a room than for you to use
But
a
wait a
room.
second. Hold
It's-
on.
Guarantee you Michael wouldn't allow
It's a
that.
little weird.
But hold on.
Michael hasn't said a word. What's wrong with you?
what's
You guys
going
are
on?
boring me talking about freaking chairs. Jeez.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah,
Talk
you
about
tell
the
us.
game
You wanna
yesterday.
talk
Let's
about-
the game tonight. Let's talk about, I don't know, anything about freaking gravity chairs.
Zero gravity.
Zero gravity.
that
Zero
Michael.
gravity.
I'm
That's
with
an
you. I
important-
was out of that
It's an
conversation.
important.
I
It's
was
an important
talking-
distinction,
I
though,
was looking
Michael.
on my app, see was on anything on there interesting to read.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh yeah, is there?
How's Clay feel about the AD
Oh,
situation?
listen, I'm glad you brought that up. He's hurt now, of course, but when I saw that first half,
Yeah.
He was amazing.
oh my goodness! I told Clay, I said, Clay, you guys got to understand, you got the better player because you got a guy who dominates on both ends of the floor. You got the best front line in the game now with a healthy, lively AD, PJ Washington, and Gafford. I watched that game, the Rockets. It was a good team. They couldn't even score in the paint. They had Sengun, they had Jalen Green, all these guys afraid to drive to the basket. AD had like 3 blocks and 3 chain shots in the first quarter.
But here's
they're scary.
So he is the first player to have this stat line in a first half: 20+ points, 10+ rebounds, 3+ assists, and 3+ blocks in the first half. Hasn't happened since 1997.
Wow.
I know it was only a half, and AD got hurt, but I tell you, if they're healthy and that Dallas team shows up, they'll be going to the finals.
You say if they're healthy. Let me ask you guys this
that's
question.
a big if for anybody.
Of course, right? But let me ask you this question. Here's my opinion on AD. I feel like AD, for the longest time, heard everybody calling him street clothes, ridiculing him for always being hurt, et cetera, et cetera. When he gets down to Dallas, he hears about all the protests. He probably sees it, feels it. He probably wants to show the fans,
that's right.
Hey, you got the better end of this deal,
Exactly.
whether or not he did or didn't. But
they did.
But
He's a better all-around player.
But he wants to show everybody what he's all about.
Right.
So then, even though he's got this abdominal strain that he got with the Lakers, it's like, I want to come and play as fast as I can. And then he does and gets hurt.
Right. Yeah. Did he aggravate it by trying to come back too quick?
Because I think that I give him a lot of credit. He played through a lot of injuries here over the last, call it, year and a half.
Sure.
Mostly, I always felt because people were ridiculing him.
Probably. Yeah, of course, these guys hear everything. They had George Sedano over there questioning him on the sidelines, of course.
Yeah, and
Why
by the way,
do that? Why do you do that? You're so rude.
Anthony Davis?
Yeah. Terminal H himself.
Players in general.
I used to send people to Terminal H.
That's right.
That was my secret way of sending them to hell.
Yeah.
When they would rip Anthony Davis.
I mean, yeah, it's amazing how people are downplaying what Dallas achieved got in the trade. Do you see how great Max Christie's playing?
He hit the game
this
winner.
guy's out. He's like a different player.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
he was playing really well with you guys.
But I mean, he's gotten even better since he's got to Dallas.
I mean, you guys were 15-8 when Max Christie was the starter.
Yeah.
Wow, you're kind of pushing like you guys are the Lakers.
Well,
he's
Michael
a
and I
Laker.
work
I
for the
understand.
team.
I get it all, but I'm just interested the way you chose to kind of push it on them. You guys.
You want to say we?
I don't know. No, he's not a we. He's not a we.
Miami guy. He's Mr. Miami.
Well, I'm also doing games for the entire league. I can't we
surprised
anybody.
you didn't choose to say the Lakers or L.A.
You guys,
Yeah,
they're
you
employees.
guys.
Used to guys.
Michael won a championship.
Yeah.
You guys.
Multiple
I'm a Laker. You
championships
can
with
say
them.
you guys.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't take offense to that.
Yeah,
No,
what's your
no
deal?
offense.
Why are you causing
no
friction?
offense? No friction.
Cappy, you're
frictionless.
Yeah, here's the thing.
No, don't tell me the thing. I don't want to hear the thing because I know what the thing is.
You know what the thing is?
I already
you
know
have
what
no
the thing.
idea what
I
the
know
thing
what the
is.
thing
nice
is.
jacket,
What is
by
the
the way.
thing?
You know the thing.
Ireland, you know the thing.
Oh, I know what this is.
Most followed sports radio station in America.
710 ESPN.